Okay, my contributor. Today, na the 20th of August 2020, we would like to apologize for una. Say, we'll be about 10 minutes later than we planned for Can Live. The reason I say we'll get some small technical difficulty, we will get to reinstall the Facebook app and then we'll go on live. Thank you, G-Man Passman. Hello to you too. The king of all the black legs, now you talk to una, and we'll get today Oka Nasiri Clovis and also Beltus, my favorite Bangwa man. So, Beltus, if you introduce yourself and if you welcome the audience, and same with you, Clovis, I hand over the floor to you now. Now, give me 2 or 3 minutes while me to I go engage in blacklegism for Sharam. Up to you now. Now listen.
Okay, my contribute them as the king, the Igwe of all black legs. He don't rightly talk. Today na the 20th of August 2020, and we don't decide for come up live today for make a una sabi how the trip, my trip to Bamenda, where Igwe is himself, EBB road with my brother Okanas Rick Clovis, be pass. So una not forget say as una di join, una begin the share. Thank you na.
Thank you very much, my country people, my countryman junior again, Okana Sylvie Clovis. I thank all my country people. Today, as my brother don't talk, the Igwe don't talk, we tell now our trip to Bamenda, how it be there, and most of the things that we go through, and which we will learn, and which we will see the situation where they for day. So today, we just come for Togo now. When you join, we press your share button because it's very, very important. Yeah, very, very important. That's Nami this. The die body.
The die body. Yes, as una join, una share, una mash fire, G-Man Passman, I see una Katan nose. I see all my contributors them. As una join, una continue for share. Una get now one job, one responsibility for mash fire. For Sharam, I contribute them. Yeah. So, while we una the mash fire for Sharam, we will play for una the Kumkum anthem because the king of black legs is to serve it day here present. Una listen.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkum Masa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkum Masa, you shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Thank you, plenty my contributor. So, Clovis, tell me small thing. So, yesterday been your first time for go Bamenda, no be so?
Yes.
Yes. So, how you see Abakwa?
Well, Bamenda is a very nice place. It's a place to be. At least the environment is very nice. At least despite for the situation at hand, it shows that Bamenda was a very lovely place to be. Despite the fact that Ambazona no come for destroy our beautiful town, Bamenda. So Bamenda be very nice, for stay very clean. I really enjoy the place. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Beltus, today not the first time that I meet your countryman. Okay, Beltus, as you see me so, obviously I wear mask because of coronavirus and whatnot. No worry, I don't take the mask off. If you take the mask off, you see the independence. You don't see when I independence my face, no be so.
In fact, I be very happy say I don't be finally with the king of all black legs today. I feel call myself as of now say correct black leg. Because if you say you be black leg where you never see the king, it really worry. But one thing that I be the expect that we can't see the king go be na some big giant some surprise I see. No, it just be man talk so.
Human na human being, no be myth. No me na me this. Where them they? Yeah, Kenny Boyd said Beltus, you lost small. Handy Cruz, it's a bless you guys. We the see una all my contributors, Mugu Katanos and the rest, we see all una continue for share. Una match fire with the sharing. Now una own job that we get a very interesting conversation today with my contributors, Okanas, Clovis and Beltus. So with the cam for the read to read this one, so with just the jam we una no, we just the jam them. Now so my country people them, we not fit go anywhere, we not fit go further without playing the best national anthem. No be so?
Yeah.
Una listen.
Na so.
Una listen. Thank you plenty, my country people them. Today, na the 20th of August 2020, and the person we talk to una na the Kumkumasa, the king of all the black legs. While we will play the Cameroon national anthem, I will be very busy to share with my 3 very fake Facebook accounts them. I don't mash fire well to share them. Make all the black legs into the assemble, they do their own job, they play their part for share this message far and wide. Even if you did watch this live broadcast, after we don't already record and leave them, make sure say you share them for WhatsApp, for Facebook, for Twitter. As you now know, countryman no be one person. Countryman is there like MTN. Everywhere you go, no be so. So now why that we come for here today for country about my trip to Bamenda. Before we want to talk about my trip to Bamenda, and for try to analyze 1 or 2 things and for enlighten people about what will go on, I want to explain what will be happen, because on the 18th of August 2019, when exactly 1 year ago, I will make my trip to Boya. Yes, I go reach for DDR Center for Boya. At that time, na Kawa Yanik, it will be na my focus where I will go for there. But even I never get the opportunity for CE. So, but then I will get opportunity for meet up a Bako and a Coco and all the other guys for DDR Center for Boya.
Yeah.
At that time, Clovis himself, no, but don't drop your guns. If he still there for bush, if he still find me for cut my neck. Now, let talk.
No, reality, no.
See, now what I will say, this thing are crazy, now madness. Yes. So, now contribute with them. This time around, I go can't explain for now my story. I explain for now how me I end up for go for DDR Center for Bamenda. And then we'll also talk about where we see him on the road, where we see him, we meet up him on the ground, and all of those things. Then we'll just talk, we'll just discuss. Una know. Now, countryman no get notes. We not get notes. Una when me I reply one message. Okay, thank you na plenty. I just try for tell family members say I did live. And another dynamic, that one aspect, that way, when I don't understand, say countryman also get family. When they see countryman, they Bamenda, they Boya, they Yaoundé, they Douala, they all kinds side. Yes, I get family and I get a full-time job where me I do am. And some people will tell me, say, countryman, which time they sleep? Because last night for 2 a.m. when I be seeing me, I make posts. And 9 a.m., I don't already woke up, I don't already shower, I never chop. Maybe today I go forget for chop again. Because of the hard work we do am. So people they can't tell when I say, oh, they pay countryman 15 million for 1 month or whatever. Might tell when something. That money is small. It's small for the work with me at the do am. So even that 15 million, any person tell you that one, tell them say it's small. Okay. So my contributor them, I'll start with you, Clovis. Yes. You fit enlighten people then about me will start from where you will meet up me for my hotel, and then they send the military escort where if we can't take we go Bamenda. Which time, and then just explain for them what will happen until we reach for DDR Center for Bamenda. If I need to, I go interject, and then we'll also story about 1 or 2 things then. But before you go into that, I want for also tell all my brothers who the for did ask about Bamenda. I know say when I the watch, I know say when I don't position ourselves in our groups. When I use one mobile phone, about 10-15 people they watch, they listen from one device, which is fantastic. And I know say Joel, it don't position itself, it listen because this one to the message is sent directly to you, Joel, for Bamenda. So now Clovis, up to you now.
Yeah, thank you very much, my country people. Again, I will explain for now briefly how Soto reached for Bamenda. Yeah, when I became top the king, the Igwe, for a hotel, we be the lodge. So I be reached the reception, I call you, so we give because normally my past procedure, we want to visit some person for a hotel room. So they be call, I come meet up for a room. So he tell me as it is, so we get to go Bamenda. I say, okay, no problem. It's a better already talk with 1 or 2 people to see how way they feel take we right down to Bamenda. So we start leave, we just got attention, we leave exactly around 10 p.m. for night, Cameroon time. You talk of Cameroon time. So when we come downstairs, we meet up the Semil, the officer, and we pick up, white pickup. We need to go with no ammo car, we need to go with no escort, no. We will just go, I think it was around 3 or 4 semi people, plus me and the king. That is around we 6 inside that motor. So unfortunately, as we go, my country people, we kick off. From that 10 p.m., we walk asote, we go reach for that border way between northwest and the east region, this side. That place, how they call that?
West region.
West region.
West and the west.
Yeah, West region. That place, how they call that name for that village.
Peage, that
Yeah.
toll gate.
Yeah, that toll gate. So unfortunately, the rules and regulations, and for that I'm not saying this, so even military they get rules they follow.
Yes, because of the security.
So that will reach for that place for that night.
The whole week.
Yes, around we reach for there around 3 o'clock.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. So they tell we say, you don't care whether we who that. We must follow the laws. The rules say we must all law we don't pass decree by person to control that area. Talk say this so all motor must be for here. So take daybreak around 6
Before we enter.
Before we kick. To be sincere,
Enter Bamenda.
we still respect the order. You should say waiting. Now I look at say even military people they get procedure.
You be subjected
No
to the
man,
law too.
no man not be above the law. That's what I'm saying. Because if you say like military, my people open eye after police say they go talk this, they tell them say na lie. You must wait, no matter which permission, one of the presidency come on, you must follow the laws, the procedure. So a standard for day will follow the procedure. As at the time which we kick. I don't lie on my people. I see that road, child, when people they suffer. When people they suffer by our own atrocity there because we Ambabo born the caterpillar when they don't give the road on project, we disturb the project. That road na road to my brother and I die. Say I'm not a small jamodi. That road, soon as small suffer. People they suffer for day. I seen a gallop. When the rain fall, don't know why go Bamenda. When rain fall the way it fall last year, me say people know Bamenda again. Because that road don't chakara. We walk as we never see all the Amber boys that they control ground zero. We pass to Santa, we say Santa, the blank bama they make noise. Grandpa they make noise. Oh Santa they go key now. Poor Awusa people, the Muslim people, they take chop their cow for no nothing. They come out, we never see them. Who now pick up, no blend, they no carry we. They say I'm strong. I believe that only 6 high people. 6. We two no be we know nothing like gone, me and King. We be ham, no give no nothing. And let that secret people, no matter military people, they are right. We know where no gilet, nothing. So the show say ambassador only noise.
Now Facebook noise.
Yes, Joaquin be tell me say that motor can break for door. He ask they say, will you go now only with the pick up? They say yes. He look me. I laugh. He say, how sure it be safe for people? I tell say King, amber and noise. I saw Florida motor go, nothing no day. I said, me, I say no, it's not make up of social media. Another one that's on 2 amber struggle day. On a very amber struggle with me, I be fighting. I said, I did very fight with me, I be enter inside now.
And noise.
And noise. I said, I did very fight. What power end up civilian, the harmless civilian, no get no use. Wait, they don't be no harm, no get nothing to fight with. Now the poor small get them for the.
If you stand up, please, Clovis, pull that curtain, close them. Close both of them, yes. maybe it will improve the lighting
Yeah, okay.
for the broadcast. Thank you so much. So now after 6 a.m. as we talk, this one now we don't read the inside the 19th of August. So we'll enter Bamenda now, enter Abakwa for the first time for your life. We'll go down upstation, we'll go upstation, and then we'll go meet up the boss of Semil for Bamenda. Yes, now for day now, it try to find out find out one or two other things that maybe so.
Yes.
And then now we discover say this, so he discover who were a B.
Yes.
Now for that time now he discover who were a B because always he be know because them my mission for go Bamenda it been a top secret, no so.
Yes.
So he discover who were countryman B. Then he decides say we get for meet up the general Valerenka. So now for then now we meet up general, we meet up one or two other people, and then we'll go meet up Mr. Sixtus when the coordinator for DDR Center.
Yeah.
And then we'll go down to the DDR Center itself. No be so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what way it happened. So now I go explain for you now what way happened behind the scenes before that one. What way happened behind the scenes now say as my countryman enter pay, you know, I don't like attention. Okay.
Yes.
I don't like attention. I don't like what way would you do with the activism, maybe not for seek financial reward or for seek recognition or anything like that. So what way we do now say, as I enter pay, obviously the authorities they know. So countryman they pay because they get their secret service and they follow up. So they don't already arrange one or two things. One person where it be one for see me. It be one. Because they sometimes when countryman they talk, when I think say at the brag. You when I stand for them, when I two so when I see me, when I look me for my face, no me so.
Yes, exactly.
When I look them, what the idiots the way they look watch on camera, they say, show your face, show your face. You need to see my face.
No one they be very for that one King Afidjo talks more. They be very, very dull and stupid because you know something. The most important people then, if you be human being because did they ask about that they want to see your face openly.
We not going to be we not do live. We not do live broadcast from Didi Center Bamenda. We not do live broadcast from Didi Center Boya. We not do live broadcast from A to D from presidency.
What a madness!
I just want to believe say wait be necessary. No be na the face, na the talk way.
The message, well, bring them.
Exactly. So that's the way the ask face, and not just I want just things say big door as my brother don't rightly talk.
Wait till face get for do.
Exactly. So now, so they say so as soon as my countryman enter pay, so a few authorities they will know. Immediately, one or two authorities they start make plans. One of the plans where they want for making for me now for my security.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of the people, I don't go live for una. Okay, every moon I see you and I see all the other black legs when I watch. Thank you. When I continue for the share. So one of the people the way it be when me I meet up and face to face, I don't go lie, I don't go talk no lie because what way me I do it not be illegal. And no be say me I try to show off or I brag. But
yeah.
Last time I don't explain. I said last time I be there payee. Chief Dr. Dion Gute. I know we get opportunity for CE. Okay? I know we get opportunity for CE.
Yeah.
And why not? Because I be go for DDR Center for Boya. I be take the opportunity for go for DDR Center for Boya instead. So this time around, the first person where I see him, Napa Dr. Chief Dion Gute. Now the truth and the reality, that one will be in a top secret. I don't even want me no man know. I get pictures, time I be there for Prime Minister's office. Now literally, I land for pay the next day I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need your consent on a few items to continue.
Okay, when I ignore that. So now wait that way it will happen. I see I meet up face to face and we talk about a few things then. So now I know then he asked me if I want to see one or two other people, then I agree, then we talk, and then now a few days later I meet up Mindef na Pa Betia Somo. Yes. Okay.
That is
So-
the Minister of Defense.
Yes, now what I mean there.
There's some contribute
Okay.
It's a Minister of Defense where they control military.
The whole military for
Military
pay.
Cameroon.
Yes. Now, person that way, me, I meet up. Maybe not the first time that I meet up Pa Asomo or Betty Asomo, okay? Maybe not the first time that. So this time around, Pa Betty Asomo say, no, you know, I meet up me on an official capacity. So, you know, I meet up me for your office, like last time with the translator
Yeah.
and the generals. Because he welcome me last time, just like how he will welcome other head of states.
Yeah.
Okay? He say, if you want, she don't one-on-one with me will chat for like recap, which we don't happen for the past 1 year since I be there paying.
Like brothers.
Yes, like country people.
Yeah.
You understand? So now why that way? My the church, they searched me for security reasons and everything, and they let me in for go see ye for one of the backroom office with my electronic devices because they know say I go like country people.
Yeah.
I don't get no bad mind or anything like that for go taping, then go release them or any or that kind of nonsense. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I be actually enter inside, go talk with Pa with my phone. That way I be there inside that part with the Jody Tori as the Tori. Believe it or not, that part they understand English well. Yes, they don't understand English very well. The funniest thing I say, time I be talk with you. This is why a countryman send me this picture. When I look at that picture, find that picture with them on our screens. And at the exact same picture this way, I showed my brothers the way they did for DDR Center for Bamenda. So the person who sent me that picture, now Joel. And Joel, it done the message me. Okay, Joel, it done the message me a few times. It asked me for, say, he want to do the same activism where Okanasri, Clovis Beltus, and the rest they do. So as I see that picture, I'm showing the picture again on the screens. That picture, when I look and find, look at beautiful, handsome, young Cameroonians, full of life. All of them, they're from compromise them to no man, no for think twice. Okay, the idiots, the way they there for diaspora, where they make noise. They don't even know their name, they don't even know their faces, but they manipulate them, send them for out there, make they go die. So that made they do fundraising for America. Okay, so now as this guy sent me this picture, at the same time, Mindef asked me, it's a countryman. I say, yes, Mr. Minister. It's a countryman. I say, yes, Mr. Minister. It's a Igwe. I say, yes, my son. No be lie, Toko. Yes. Prime Minister say, he said the motor they outside, the people they outside, whether they don't chop, they never chop, they will chop for road. Now, me, I even hold them because I got other things that will do. So, now the reality that some people they will listen, they think say they so countryman they make mob. No, not be mob. Time we will start with activism. Est-ce que on have no countryman? On have no, yes, some uncle they don't work minister for some side. Say some, I guess some man way they work. I guess some grandpa way they don't be some person for Cameroon. No, but when you work hard and you work from the goodness of your heart, you pour everything where you get time. You work really hard.
Yeah.
For help to save your brothers their lives then. And I'd be so happy and so touched. And so, I don't even get words for expression. Say, they recognize them and they see the good way we try to do. And a few other country people, they don't join in for try to assist we for achieve the mission. So now, so we take camp, we arrive for Bamenda, we get that military security for go for Bamenda. So now the story that. But before I want to go for Bamenda, when I know say country people now all we know.
Yeah.
A countryman now one man.
No.
Exactly. Country people now all we. Before I want to go for Bamenda, I want to go for DDR Center. Nobody I don't take my phone. I call Power 5 and go Francis. Nobody take my phone. Yes. So it's your day for you say, show your face, show your face. It thinks that they don't see my face for DDR Center or Bamenda.
So you want to be very, very stupid.
Very dull. Massa. Clovis. You didn't see my face.
We talk together.
You see the independence? Now in this no. I know the show up. Because when independence they Beltus, you don't see the independence no? Yes. You see the independence? The amber no go ever get done. Show your face. Show your face. Your belly dey bite as we dey talk, with the joke, with the laugh we. Your belly dey bite. If you don't like them, go suck a lemon. Who invite you? The truth now say, when I not ignore country people. I don't tell una. When I know if we ignore country people, would they here to stay because we get a genuine cause for help for save our brothers their lives. So just there for Tori. More and no things say we'll bring some program for can do some better. No, we just can't talk. How we'll be so happy, say we'll go Bamenda, go see our brothers them. No be so. So time where now I talk with Pa, I give you that courtesy, say we'll go Bamenda. Yes, we'll take him. We'll go Bamenda. Time we arrive. The boss for Bamenda, he said, no, you know if you can't reach for here, we are not taking go see my own boss. Now for then I take we go introduce him for General Valerenka for Bamenda. We meet up, that part look me so, he laugh. I tell you something. Pa General for Bamenda, he look me, he laugh. He laugh me. And then he asked me, say, now all this, he say, now the jiga where they make noise for Facebook all time. I say, yes, pa, now the jiga this, he say, countryman, I say, yes, sir. He say, now you be country people, I say, yes, general. He said, the Igwe, I say, yes, my son. Any man will call me Igwe becomes my son. I don't care na pobia. Because chief na pa for all man, no so. Now so, yes, we talk the joke with the laugh with, but the reality now say the consequences of what we would do. It be real. Yeah. What we would do would it change lives?
Sure.
Yes. So despite the fact that we make fun, despite the fact that we the jubilate, despite the fact that we the celebrate and we the have fun and we're just doing what we do, the reality now say, and I wait this way, I be so humbled. Say we the save lives, we the help people them to realize which way it go on, and we the help people them, especially the ex-combatants, and for drop their guns. So now, when we reach for Bamenda, the coordinator for the Center for Bamenda, Mr. Sixtus, Gapsa Sixtus, it be address the ex-combatants them. They stand up, we sing the Cameroon national anthem. They even sing we a welcome song. Oh, they were so happy. In fact, they don't even know who I be. Immediately we arrive for they recognize now this one. They recognize now Clovis. Come here, they say Clovis. That small celebrity don't arrive. They don't even get my time. They don't even know who I be. Yes, I've been as a non-entity. They say Clovis. Now so Clovis is skin the just the ginger. Now so Clovis is just the high like 1 cup Gary. Yes, that's so. So they sing our song and then we talk, and then me I talk with my country people then for Bamenda, my brothers them ex-combatants them. Some of the way they for day they be talk country talk for back. They don't know side here all the talk where they talk. Then when I will start to attend and say momo they shock. They don't know side here. When I talk moramo, mowezo jimo, mowezo ngamuwa. Go finish, okay? So when I gossip behind me, all that picking there, they gossip behind me for my back. For did the Arsenal of Bamenda, I know una at the camp for return. Yes, well, una me I be country people. You be country people. You be country people. Now let talk.
That's true.
We'll be brothers, whether you like it or not. Would they here for share 1 or 2 stories and for make me understand the reality of what will go on for Cameroon? Say this so. Whether you like it or not, we know we divide this country. Cameroon no fit divide. Now one and indivisible country this Cameroon, okay? We'll get our own part for play. And the most important message where I be taken for go give the guys for Didi Arsenal of Bamenda and say, make them know say they get responsibility for protect the DDR process.
Yeah.
They get a responsibility. Many of them, now that DDR process and that DDR center, it don't save their lives. Yes, nothing, it not be perfect. And no condition, it be permanent. Okay? There could be something wrong or some individuals doing the wrong things with the DDR process or whatever. But at the end of the day, we'll get to realize that the whole commission itself and the DDR process, it will be born of a genuine and a good cause, a good intention for save human beings their lives, our brothers their lives. So if something be wrong, we need to go find, we get responsibility for try to correct them in an appropriate way. Make we not sabotage the DDR process ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay? So, and in the past few days, when I see them, even in the media, I feel even show now, my show myself, I get the newspaper article for you. It's there for my show now. Some of the newspaper articles, and one of the reasons they will make them, I think, say it would be a good idea for go Bamenda. My show now. Now, newspaper article that way it come out from the Post weekend. That one is sabotage, as I write them. It say ex-Amber combatants abandon DDR centers over hunger, embezzlement, and mafia. You know, all these kind of headlines then. When I ask the same idiots the way they write this trash, not throw away the damn thing. When I ask the same idiots the way they write that trash, say, time where they will come up with the idea for the disarmament commission, what did they be right about them? They be hail them saying a good idea. They be put their power behind.
They never accept that.
Exactly. But now where the process, it don't they work. The reality and activity. Amber boy, they drop their guns.
Every day.
Thank you.
Every
Now the reality that now the same people that they come now, they can't sabotage the DDR process.
Because they are making money out of it.
If I
Exactly.
talk something concerning that newspaper,
Okay.
I want them to believe when they say ex-combatant that abandoned DDR because of hunger. When they look people like we resemble hungry people, them.
I don't know.
SK we resemble people hungry, do we? You go cry past my way, you get die.
Massa.
Because I want them to believe say for inside DDR, we chop at least 3 times a day. For morning time, we get what tea. We chop for afternoon, we chop for evening before we sleep at least. Then government at times still check what serve. You decide you go the best hospital. May they look example people like Kawayani and others them when they need major operations and government don't do what they pay, then they say they abandon how. Sometimes we even look and say government they do with something that will not even deserve them. We just thank God we give with that grace.
Now
Because
so.
it's all merited.
Okay. Now we don't talk that one. Amber will go talk say they don't pay you 15 million.
Yeah, I feel we add something for that very newspaper. For me, make people understand something. This very newspaper, they were saying I be very pissed off and be ever be happy. Because Igwe, behind this way happen, many of my brothers they call me. They message me from my phone. Call me, say, Clovis, wait till it happen. And they talk, the records I talk with them every blessed day and night. I talk with them. Now my brothers. Yes. So they ask me, so one day they even text me. I send out, I get their WhatsApp number. They don't tell me for what I no give them my number for nobody. And then general the number them for the Amber. Plenty. Where they talk to me every day.
Of course, me too.
Because you know why? They tell me say it may be personal to me. I take it personal because my private.
Yeah,
I didn't give
privacy.
nobody. I talk to them every day. But that time we go drop their gun for their own time. But any person may I no meet on for that time. I mean to be very careful. You understand?
Yeah.
So in my privacy, I keep their number and talk with them every day and be Nami and then the end. So when it happen, they text me, they tell me say Bodi can't happen. So I laugh. Immediately I see the live broadcast, the video where Bamenda make am. I copy the link. I send them for them. You see, as I don't get more to tell, I tell my boy nothing. 2 people don't do am. It delay some people they don't be compromise. So they tell you my gospel truth.
Yes.
People they draw already lost their life because of the newspaper because they will come out the minute they hear that news. People probably take the news, spread them for their own different way. Then if some man call me say, "Boy, what happened?" Some white countryman, I just laugh. I say, "Grand." But due to that paper, it don't cost a
People
lot
their
of
lives
for the country.
Yes.
Me when this I talk, I never consider if you don't know something, keep your mouth shut. You don't know where to be Amber. You don't get no glue about Amber. Talk way to where you know, talk to where you don't know. Because me, I talk now way to where I know, and I can prove them anytime, any day, with
Well, okay.
evidence.
Before you go on, ma tell una something my country people then. The truth now say yes. Plenty of the boys will be join Amber. It be the first time be native picking them. Yes. Na lie.
Now the reality that way they.
When I know be broke na prison before when I move someone they go join Amber.
Plenty, I
Ha-
tell you,
okay.
nice history.
Someone the day where they no go ever drop their guns. Na lie.
Papa got it.
Plenty.
Ha-
They don't ever talk about it. They need to wipe them.
Thank you. Someone the day
When they go drop.
where they go drop, where they be in a genuine, where they be fighting a genuine cause. And I want in that, even for Bible, they talk the parable of the sower. So when the sower, it spread his seeds. So one the day where they fall on top fertile ground, it germinate, it bear fruit. So when they fall now on thorny bush, it germinate, it won't grow, that thorn, a choo come, it no go nowhere. So one them, it fall on top road. Even before it even germinates, bird they don't come chop am, sun. Now the reality that too with amber boys for bush.
Yeah.
Okay, the parable of the sower. Now exactly the same thing with amber boys for bush. Nobody now all they go drop their guns. Nobody now all them go hear one message, it germinate for their ear, they drop. Nobody now all them. So one day they go hear, then they read that kind of stupid newspaper articles them, like Nara Chukuchuku and that. Nara Tony Bush that. Yes, and then they go astray. They wipe them. It is the person will write that story he care. No. All we care now for selling newspaper for 400. Making money because he put that newspaper headline so they sabotage government, they sabotage the DDR process. But then again, all them, what are not me for? What are not the Guardian Post? What are not all the other newspapers? What are not Voice of America? What are not whoever? The whole of Amber Fools, they behind for sabotage the DDR process. Why is that?
Yeah, sir. I will, for my own work and way to where I will make the world watch me today. I'm going to make them understand ex-combat and them. All will be ex-fighter them, will be Amber because job are gone. I want to make them say DDR process, not the highest process, the highest thing if you stop this madness. Because it be very fruitful. Yes, it be very fruitful and very important. Because you know, so when they sabotage the process,
they get a chance.
They get a chance to make money, but they don't surrender.
Yes.
They will still use their blood to make money,
yes.
Do fundraising. Because now I take at the person, oh, rock for bush. That's why I'll get which man they will manipulate them. Nobody, that's the end of their money. That end of their fundraising, that end of their madness.
Exactly.
So now when they look at today, they still attack me right from inside the center where the people like me, my brother, who did many. And when that one talk today, like my brother, them where they watch me, ex-commander of Boya Center, Bamenda, whatever way you there, I don't care. With you have that the concern now, you better tell the secret so there. DDR Center, now for our own benefit.
Thank you. And we not get responsibility for protect the DDR process. Okay, the people the way they try to sabotage the DDR process now because they don't see how to benefit from that DDR from the Amazonia this thing. Because the more the terrorism they go on, the more they benefit, the more they make money, be it through fundraising, be it through using it to settle scores, be it through political gain, be it through one way or the other. The more Amazonia madness continue, the more they make their money. So now why that every day where Amber drop their guns, people the day where they cry, they vex. Now the reality that so they will do everything for sabotage and if DDR process it not be successful, if it not be bear fruit, they will try to sabotage them. Exactly. If at Mateuna, as I tell you now, I start my activism now August 2018. It don't be now exactly 2 years now.
Yes.
Okay. Before President Paul Biya started this. Now one of the reasons that way all man don't see and say wait till contribute people to do it be genuine. They don't try all way for sabotage me personally. For sabotage country people platform, it know the work because it be what is genuine, it be real. Now the same thing with DDR process, it be real, it be genuine, so it be difficult for them to sabotage them. Yeah. So now which kind of lie they don't talk about me? The lie itself, it will debunk itself. They say that Cameroon government set up my platform. they say that Cameroon government, I said okay, Cameroon government set up my platform. So Cameroon government be first send Amber, I mean they can't attack me, no be so. For make me and vex, no be so. Now and then they say Cameroon so if me I be start to do this activism after they be set up the disarmament process or whatever, or commission or whatever. This idiots if can't talk say na Cameroon government propaganda machine. But because I don't start my thing, begin to talk me one. Time when me I will do my I don't believe to go live, I will produce video, put it out there for Facebook. After 1 week, I can look at now 15 people they don't watch them. 15, 1 so and 5 for back. They watch my video. And 3 of those 15 now my fake profile them. When me says I be creator, can't watch I miss yourself. Now, so I start my activism. As time goes on, I build plus my website, build a YouTube channel. It's there for them, no?
Yes.
Evidence there for them. Any person want to check them, it will go check them. Google, it there. So I build all these things before President Paul Biya even announced the Disarmament Commission. They will announce the Disarmament Commission and everything. You think that the Wuko should don't write project, how Cameroon and they like for write project? Send them for Paul Biya, they ask us for money, for support. No. As soon as I see the disarmament project, me, I fall behind immediately. Okay? I start promoting them. Then I got opportunity now for April for help with the de-radicalization of Kawayanik. April 2019 now. Okay? Now we start with Kawai Nick. We start promoting, start to talk. For when I can see we start contribute day to day, how far we don't come. Now hard work. Magic, no day.
Yeah.
No be nowadays, she. You hear me? Now just hard work. And for when I foresee say countryman enter pay, people then for presidency, they recall, they say, you get appointment. People then for prime minister, they recall, they say, you get appointment. Power want talk with you. They want shake your hand. They want thank you for the good work we do. No be na me, I don't ever she don't find Dr. John Gute number. No be me. I swear to God, I tell you now. Now, because of the genuine love when me I get time for Cameroon and the work with me I don't do out of my own spare time and capacity and effort, where they don't recognize and say, wow, this petit frere, they do fine thing. Make we shake your hand, make we at least make it know say we appreciate what we do.
Yeah.
You understand? No be na me I take my phone call some man. No me na me I do this. So now all those kind of things. Yes, I thank all when I'm a contributor when I watch and when I continue for the share. I thank when I continue when I mash fire. So now the reality that now what's the way I always tell people them. I say with or without Cameroon government permission, with or without Cameroon government support, I will continue for do what I do. I don't need no money permission. No me so.
Yeah,
that way I'll be broadcast about DTR commission, broadcast about this that. It's gonna Cameroon government will tell me waiting for talk. It's gonna them give me the information. No, now me I'll be find out for myself. Then broadcast them. Now me I'll be do. You understand? So now if me and nobody do that thing before they even can create the disarmament commission, this idiot they can't talk say whoa now Cameroon government set them a platform. But now they don't pick up their own shock. No me so. All the pages that I don't create now 7 pages them. I be create the one way they call and say Cameroon. First we run ban them because I be display the body them. Create the way they call them Amba versus La Republique. They run ban them since delete them. Create the way they call them my country people them. It don't go. Create the way they call them country people. It don't go. I even create some pages they call them Tapang Ivo Tanku. Yes, I find palava for that fool so tire. You understand? I don't create Mark Barretta Ono. I don't create that. I don't create fake and pages and account them. Because this fight, now my fight. I don't realize that the reason this way, my mommy born me. For can't help my brothers and sisters and for Cameroon. And I take them like now my own personal challenge. I don't need no person for paying me money. For do the job where I do and for do the things the way I do and for put my life at risk, my family and everything. My family don't even dash me for Amber now. They talk say if Amber no be come, maybe I don't die. Because they don't even know. They call me, I need to pick up my call. Then the one finance app, they talk now with Clovis. Yes. Right now, so as I did live, family, they message me. I don't even stop for response to someone. You understand? Yeah. They don't dash me for Amber. They say they don't give up for me. They say petit frere, you go jam some motors on there. I they do live broadcast. I they talk. I they coach Amber. They laugh. They say my family they talk say way they want non craze. You understand? When I they drive for motor, it say I want even cook small okra chop. I want hear my phone they go drink. They say country people they live. I want press them and see them. If they drive. If they don't even cook again, they fear what I go jump on my motor, and then they talk, laugh, so then they will start laugh again. Because that is it. Because I get what they call and say passion for what they do. So when these other people, these Amber fools, maybe I digress more like Nick Santos and so Foncha, they talk say they want dialogue with their own day. Now just some of the non-entities, then this way they want for use with our blood on the ground for make money for themselves. Yeah. That dialogue, when they want dialogue for your own, so when they talk say dialogue, when they talk say they get for negotiate, when they talk about negotiated settlement, when they talk about Swiss cheese and Belgian chocolate and South Africa granite and Turkish delight, all whatever nonsense they talk about. It's because they talk say many Abba boy go sit on for that table. Exactly. When I understand the game. Now they map that, they call and say wait last man standing.
And a question that I want to ask my brother they watch me together Amber boys and for Bush. True, man, ask you now. You say they fight for this so-called terrorists, Amazonian terrorists, say one get country, you want to make Cameroon government dialogue. And they have even the full call, say no pity, idiot. Yeah. I want to ask them, true, if they give you the country, or more talking on the one dialogue, or they give you country, which position you want to occupy?
Thank you. Which position?
Where's their benefits? You don't get no gain. You don't get nothing. Because if they put anything of president today for the country, you know, look you. They put a Masako, you know, look you like family. Don't ever look which one of you when they should do, they check about you. So it's just everything now they are the losses. Or poor the losses, or poor the loss, or what the loss about every best. And what I see people like Europe who are facing it will help them.
To me, the key most of this were brother than ignorance. Ignorance. They be ignorant of the fact say these people them for diaspora, they define at their own for chop. Just imagine say today they say they don't share country. Person like Oliver Lekiaka, you know, I always like for take examples. So I know I'm very well.
Yeah.
But I will not even get first school. If you reach down for which office, we will don't even try go to your university before come back. You see the way they blast you every day, say you be illiterate. What about you and never get first school if they say they don't share the country? These people they find at their own for chop. And if you like Ambabawe is still inside bush, you decide again for fight die for same different man enjoy, it's seen at you. We don't beg una so now na option. We just take if you like say you go
na
save
choice.
your life. Save your life how I don't save my own. If you don't like him, fight for the man so you die. When you die, the man go do fundraising. He go enrich your
I
family.
said, Romano force the whole way to Romano family.
They
Well-
don't say a woman he picking them. The woman this on sign a different man they take him.
Hey, if I see him, I would give him up. Nonsense. Listen, about Chacha.
Who do you think about it?
Where them day?
You don't go say,
OB from
who
Moyuka.
get time?
Where them day?
Bia.
General Bia Beltus. Eh?
No,
Virus.
Suarez, that's Suarez day.
Eh? Poker Messiah.
First day.
Inside there. General Stone.
Where them day?
Soup.
Small man.
No man, no
Is
get
it Smitex or
No.
that's small man. Oh God.
In fact, we'll follow that one first. Sam, I want to call the one way, all the volunteers and the no one. I need to make more. My brother. If you see fight away, pass no.
Yes.
Hand. You see Ambari. Ambari don't die. After I go to Kita Balways area. Ambari for the whole the Amber fight. For I never see him. I never see that kind of boy. I mean, you know, I mean, for the whole Dian and Meme. So take out them of Bamenda, I know they. That petit frère, c'est soldier.
Oh, wait.
Ambari.
What's that General number ready?
See, my brother, one of the ambassador of the year, they make that noise. Ampari was a die-hearted boy before for the loss. I'm saying, Ampari will fight everything in. Now, what they're there for the struggle. All we will be there for it. But I'm saying, only before show, I see Ampari level. I shake my head. When they tell me, he can't have to climb up. He can't go back. He can't go make that native man. All the that groups, all the nanat, all the die-hearted people they there for the struggle, no, all who don't come out. Now you look at that and Kaban, na born and rubber. They begin not understand. All the struggle will kill you, no fit. But God save you, understand? When I tell the beginner, say every day say, they repeat now. I'm party fight all kind, fight live 3 get of belly. Now 4-7 belly.
Nice.
Belly.
Nice.
They carry belly for that. So get the follow Amba boss.
Yeah.
Because of this small money and pride. Oh, we've got to be ignorant. You understand? They be ignorant after they suffer today. I'm party that waiting happen. Can't get it all the belly. No man will buy. Even napkin. I mean, places close no man. Rappers man cut and so go say tie picky way this more. No man. He can no get time. No man will get we kind million upon million will take am. As I don't see money, my brother, millions upon millions. I put up with my friend and go be house. See, I'm a struggle. What's I did? Then I get that they suffer every day.
Wrong para.
Don't forget about Ambari. They're there for a conductive for chief. So
It began a grave even read 3
Who think
inches.
about just crash like that? Show the monkey for the bear.
Plenty the guy will even take with the just carry ground Emma on top.
So Amba don't die. Amba don't die again. Or for down an hour they now. But the animal way don't waste it. Time now you concern now.
Now so, okay. So now before I want to go again, maybe I digress more. I talked briefly about these people that are there for diaspora where they always talk about dialogue. Then So Funcha and Nick Santos system. They don't ever think say we now go there for that dialogue table.
They really think about them.
The worst thing where they ever think and say with it, so the DDR process it be successful. So people they like Nasri, Clovis and Beltus, they still there alive. We don't try our best now for give una our own voice, for put on our own face, and put on our own names out there for talk for on our behalf. Now these idiots when they work, I call themselves Doctor this. Ambassador this, secretary this. Wait, no comment. Wait.
Yes.
Save them small.
Yes.
Where they will talk, say that them go can't talk for your behalf. Just begin here, Chris.
God forbid.
Begin here, Chris. Me, I no want talk for Clovis' behalf. You hear me? The other day, you don't get your own mob.
I get my own. Let me talk to
not
you.
join.
If you feel carry gun, you know if you talk.
I know if you talk how. Now, man, feel the pain.
So, exactly. Now, why that way we say the dialogue will be a national dialogue, and now why that command they know? Now, national dialogue this will day for them know. We'll go for Bamenda and a national dialogue process. It continue. Yes. The national dialogue, no mean an event, it been a process, just like the disarmament, no mean that way they call and say DDR process. No mean something where the job happen, bam. But what people already say they come for DDR, the DDR they don't like them, they come on run. Now, typically the way they think say the job come for there, they give them Okada, they give them, then they come on run, they go, they make a life or whatever. No, they reach for there, they realize say for build something, for build country, now process, okay, and they don't know how for manage or handle process. Now, why did they run? Maybe just save wait where you want to talk. I beg. If you want write them down.
Ask you that two way talk say to us to picking run. You be aware. Tell me I start activism. Even my own border then.
Yes.
They attack me.
Yes. Even that one time you be there live.
Yes, they attack me.
You be there live for DDR Center for Boya. They attack you where you be there live. For diaspora. Exactly.
They lie them.
Yes, they still lie them.
Them.
Yes, even you wait there for here. You wait there for the talk now. So 2018, if you see me, what if you do? Exactly. You for move my head. You for move the independence from my face. No, but not lie. Now manipulation.
And some of that boys where they complain. So you know, for inside DDR, they need to permit hard drugs. Some of these boys and the way they be used to hard drugs.
Cocaine.
So when they come inside DDR,
yes.
Government tell them, say no, now the new way this, it be very difficult.
For them for adapt and for cope.
Yes, and because government, they still give a choice right up to the time where you're inside DDR. Say if you not feel comfortable at any one moment,
you go.
You want go. You want to carry by your gun.
You go carry them. We'll wipe you.
So no, that's the truth.
Yes.
Of that, some of these were brothers, the way they don't be too used to
the drugs.
They decide for run, go start the beg for pata.
Yes.
For second, say the one buy that
drugs.
When I think we would deny them.
Exactly. And that kind of thing that they would take. Okay, for example, say the center for Boya, it get 130 something picking every day. Maybe 2 or 3 guys the day for the way they go to beg. Now less than 1%. Each you can write a whole newspaper article they talk about say about they say they need chop. No be cigars, cocaine.
They get someone they go there.
Caillou, yes.
They smoke, when they take the hard drug, they make around their predicament or way to where government they look towards them, it affect other one the way they beat them. They don't get in time for that kind of.
Yeah, I remember plenty time they when these boys and girls, we would need to be happy because it tarnished the whole center.
The whole center, exactly.
So my brother bet was not talking reality that way because my brother they watch me today. Most of my brother they be very angry with that one they smoke. They take those drugs because they sabotage their image.
Exactly.
So that after you not been a god, if you don't see on that host one knock at sometimes we don't know it will happen.
Okay, before we go, man. Yes. Now, and another advice is we give for advice, especially the guys for DDR Center for Bamenda. Me wanna understand this, so like we don't talk. We not get a responsibility for protect the DDR process, no be so.
Yes.
So the few ones the way they can spoil or sabotage the DDR process, we not get responsibility for put them correct.
Yes.
Now, one of the reasons that's so one they will come for there, they no go hack them, they no go fit stay for that DDR Center. Why? Because they see and say this, so life it don't then a different level. They don't there for Bush anymore. For Bush, you feature host or man anyhow, you feature do whatever you want. No be so. Yes. But when you come for civilization, you get to follow rules and regulations. You get to follow, you get to know say things where you do them, it get implications on other people, their lives. And if you get negative implications, you go feel the consequences. If it means that they catch you knock your banja, will go knock him. Yeah. Now lie. And also, me when I also, especially the guys in the DDR Center for Bamenda, because I think so for Boya, when I don't already get this point, say.
No, we don't get the point.
No, not talk this particular point. I never talk the point. The point I say, the ex-combatants that now when I get a debt to pay to Cameroon, Cameroon no owe nothing. Yes. Okay? Now when I owe Cameroon, and if we, especially me, I talk like one of the victims then, if we, some of the victims of Amber, their atrocities them, will go ever live in one peaceful Cameroon in the future, then the ex-combatants get a very powerful role for play.
Yeah, like apologize to
yes, like for being remorseful for the things when I don't do them. For not the high up, for not the show, for not the work I talk say yes, I be social media activist or whatever, say you be celebrity now. None of that nonsense. Yeah. You get to bring yourself down. You get to, at any opportunity where you get time, you apologize for the wrongs where you don't do them because you don't know who way you don't wrong them. The other day, Beltus should be there for Libya Lem. No, so just last week, be there for Libya Lem to do sensitization. You will go from Genoa on a Genoa woman on what's the name? Genoa. You talk for day. Some pa for that crowd will be there for day. It recognize you and it tell you say what it.
See you don't beat me so
Yeah. And that part there for them now, it see you now, and as it there for them now, still get the power over you because you don't hold gun anymore. If it knock you kill him, no be so. Wait till they stop it now for knock you kill him.
I want just believe saying that for second say I be done the apologize, beg them say no say I be one of these Amber boys, I be a terrorist too, I be don't commit plenty atrocities.
Exactly. So you get that people at the devil they will hold you bad hard. You understand? Yeah. Now the way where you could deal with them, now the way where you could talk to them in public or even privately way, it will make them understand. Make all we will understand say, Manfi fall, Manfi make mistake. They say fool me once, shame on you. But fool me twice, shame on me. So now you where you don't learn sense, you say, and I don't ever agree, me no man, he use me again. Me no man, he fool me again. Me no man, he use me like a weapon again. You don't talk now, say you go instead become a weapon for build your country, for reconstruct better future for Cameroon. We'll get to assist you and support you. And now why that way me, I don't personally, even that phone where you use, now the phone this now.
Yes, now the phone that.
That phone. No, me I send money back.
Now you send money for
yes, the phone where we use that now for go live. Now money this way. When I know the country man get connections, I don't tell when I say country people, no be one person. If I want even at that 50 million where they talk, I go get them. No be mob, I go get them. Because country people, they plenty. Yeah. They plenty. They don't see the sincerity in what way we do. But we need to do fundraising. Because no one for tarnish what way we do. Because Amber will use and climb on top. You know how they like to do propaganda. But the truth I say, if we need small dough, we will get them. You know how much will we pay money for move Cameroon military? Maybe drive you come up for you and they go rich for Bamenda come back.
That's money.
That's money. But when me have been doing now, I talk one pa beti asomo. He say, Igwe. I say, yes, my son. Now all that. I show you a picture for joy. I said, Papa, now you're picking and daddy, Bamenda, they want to see me. You get message for them. Send them through me. I'll go deliver them for them. It's a way. He call on, they can't take me, we'll go now. All that connection. And because they see the sincerity in what you are to do. And they know, sir, I need to go for them, go sabotage, and they go save lives. And because of our trip to Bamenda, where Sako come and no go ever do them, why Yabacho no go ever do them, Tapang, Eric Tato, and the rest of the other idiots, and Yingfung Sango, and Nick Santos. And that we don't want to open chapter, I beg. Yes, and so Foncha, and Nick Santos, smelling last man. All of those idiots, they don't ever do what the way country people they do. They go shit on for them. And when those people they shit on them, because they think say me are there for the same class with them now. The job was saying bang. Countryman there for presidency. The first time they even know say countryman they pay. Now that when me I go live with you and Kawa no. Yes. You think they don't know? They watch this page every day. They cannot ignore me. How you go ignore your king? Oh, when I been about picking them. Oh, when I Amber, what are you be? Eric Tato, Tapang, I have a Cho, Chris, and oh, when I picking them. I've been at the Igwe. One way or the other, when they try to destroy Amazonia. And that one, it make you a black leg. Not lie?
Not true. You use not your own toxic self.
Where?
To fight them.
Were you not Amber?
I was.
Now who are you? Countryman! My favorite Bangwa man. Were you not Amber? Who are you now? Countryman Junior. So now one of the strategies that we use them, we need to hide them. The strategy now for turn our enemies into friends. Yeah. Okay? Because wait, time I just time activism. Maybe I digress more. Some people tell me say, countryman, I don't hear you talk that thing. You talk and plenty time them. Sometimes they make me a vex. You talk say you're not into politics. So you're not a politician. Just say countryman, man tell you something. Whether you like it or not, you're into politics now. You will realize that one day it say what way you do, it get a lot of political impact. I tell you say no, me I not get me no political interest. It's I understand what way they talk, but it's the way where you play the things the way they do, the way you do, it get political impact, and you know how to play politics because you produce the results the way. Even if they go bring a whole team commission put and dance, they do something, they know for doing the way you do them. Okay, I should not be quiet. I don't be even understand them. Now I understand what it be mean. That politics really mean I say getting results, getting things done, bringing people together to achieve one mission. You understand? Yeah. So now, people they talk say they want dialogue with the regime for Yaoundé. Say they want dialogue with President Paul Biya. Now it's just the day for America, white man control. Many of them, they don't tarnish the image of this country for seek asylum, like Nick Santos and so Foncha. They don't tarnish the image for the country for seek asylum. Come back and lie about Cameroon for seek asylum for gain foreign passport. Yeah. Me, I never ever lie about Cameroon for get anything. I never ever lie. The only lie I be lying and say I get my ID card for Cameroon. For make I made a agree me I come for Cameroon. Where I'm bad, they don't take them. But not half true, half lie. Because they be denying me I don't enter pay. Because of coronavirus. Okay. So now my computer. They don't tarnish image of Cameroon for seek asylum abroad. None are the same idiots and that way they want for can seek ministerial appointment inside Cameroon. Is that not witchcraft?
No, I said
the real witch.
Which kind of man if you go give that kind of...
Is that not witchcraft?
I said that total witchcraft madness.
The Nick Santos and so Foncha and Sako come and they tapang them. No, not madness that. They talk say they never first even apologize so. Even if they okay, take me, I never ever be Amber, even for 1 second. Even though I don't hear some of the talk say me, I've been an Amber, I've been an IG, na IG make them now, I decide come on run. They want compare me, they want put me inside the same pot soup with them. I never ever be Amber for 1 second. Okay? No. I never ever destroyed no money thing for Cameroon. Me, I stand as, when they talk about Cameroonianness, as the original. Okay?
Yes.
Original. I come up pay. Where me, I no owe no man. Where me, I no chop no government money. I never ever work for Cameroon government for 1 second. Okay?
Yeah.
Me, I don't always come for give back for my country. I never ever come for take. Now the same people in this way, they think that they feel compete with me or they feel compare with me. It shocked them. That way they see say I come up for presidency for Yaoundé. Some Nick Santos go write some post. But they be correct in that post say, now me, I they talk to whoever I want to talk inside the Cameroon government. Inside the Cameroon, you hear me no? Small no be sick. You know? Country people no be one person. Country people now millions of we. Okay? Country people now millions and millions and millions of we. Some are country people them. If this live broadcast, it will end abruptly. We'll not say this, so we'll get some small technical issue. But we'll just continue to talk until time where it finish. So no worry. When they want to say I come for presidency, you know who I go talk to for presidency? Na cleaner for presidency I go talk to. Na the gardener I go talk to. Now the cook I go talk to. Now the decorator I go talk to. Now the air conditioning guy I go talk to. No, for presidency they get our 4 ministers them where they work only for presidency, and then they get the president himself. Pick your choice. One of them or many of them. Now who they talk to directly from this my very large mouth to their ear. So we black legs, we get our message across to the highest office. When I meet up Papa John Gute now face to face, fast. I talk to you. I tell you something, there will not be a second national dialogue. There will never be any dialogue with these idiots of the diaspora. It no go be. We go sabotage them. First of all, they go first sabotage and themselves. That way they be just year says could talk with Cameroon government. What they do? Now me I be sabotage them.
For what side?
No me Chris Anu and
I get some points.
Yeah, you understand? So me not understand my point where I want to raise them now. Say with you. Me, I no get nothing for. Yes, obviously I get a lot for take from Cameroon, but me I come for Cameroon for can offer my services, for can give, not for take. And we the black legs, them, the silent majority, will not go shit on by. We'll watch idiots them. Where they don't destroy country no. And then they come now, when them set fire for house no. And then now they run, go back, go change their clothes. Now they wear amber clothes, run, can't put fire for your house no. Yeah. Run, go for their house, go carry 2 liter bucket water, come that time fire, don't catch, they don't reach for your roof. They can't throw 2 liter water for they can't say, child, boy, now me I quench that fire no. Now they be your best friend. Now who set the fire for that house in the first place? You understand? And then you get some of we, where even if no we will quench the fire, but no we start them, we better pass them. You get my point? Yes. You understand? So these idiots, them where they talk to this, so they want dialogue with Cameroon government. Maybe they can't Yaoundé. Nobody Yaoundé. Clovis, you know the Cameroon. You know the Cameroon? You know you see my face? You know you see the independence from my face? Maybe they can't take the independence. They don't unmask countryman how many times? Like 1 million, no?
1 million times.
They know your independence 1 million times too. Maybe they get the independence, no? They know all things. They know my family. They know my house. For London, they say they know my house. I don't make better kum keep them for my house. Maybe they come in with chop. I even make plus more okra. They know the Greek camp. Now which kind of madness this? All day now talk for Facebook. Una no dey tire. Una no dey tire. Amba una no dey tire for talk. Cameroon be one and
indivisible.
And we must march fire. Una share my country people them. So now the Nick Santos today they said one dialogue for Yaoundé. I did for Yaoundé right now at the dialogue. Any person where they're in position of power, at the dialogue with them, at the talk one-on-one with them, with the talk. Can't talk to Nick Santos, come and talk. Can't dialogue. But ma tell you now the people that the faces in this way, if they want dialogue, President Paul Biya, and that, as me at the talk so one-on-one, so you don't say Paul Biya know you. I did tell you, I didn't ask you. Paul Biya know you. Beltus, you know say Paul Biya know you. He know you, he know your name. I did tell you, I need to ask you. And how we do manage know you? How you manage know you, Clovis? Now through me, Igwe. And now my greatest wish, that my greatest achievement, that I be one for give una voice, una own platform, una own name, face, so that una fit talk on una behalf. Me no man, no force talk, put on for una mop. Una talk on our own behalf. Una talk people the year. Una talk the year for it today. Okay? Me no man no sure for America talk say una make videos now for we. And then we could go dialogue. And then can't tell una where to go there. When they go for that dialogue, when they start negotiate for get ministerial position. It is when they start negotiate for ministerial position, they put Beltus at chest on the name for the even position for sweep that ministry building. I mean say for sweep for downstairs no. Your name no go there. They don't get family members.
Now, one of the main reasons that we will believe, say, even if Cameroon government today talks in one dialogue with the so-called diaspora leaders, and like we black legs and two, we as combatants,
we must be represented.
Like we go hook up, it go even worry.
Where?
We know if government one dialogue, make a dialogue with people where they be ready for peace. People know go sit down for update. They don't pass when they call them doctor this, doctor that. They don't pass now through the same schools for Cameroon. Forget that BAG if they get them now. They just stop. We own picking them too for go get. We don't get sense and no dialogue no will ever be no dialogue.
None with those idiots.
If you want me, no will be with them.
To my brother, but don't talk. You don't talk correct. And wait to me, I add that for the like my own point of view, my own mind. Let me hide my feelings. There is no dialogue will take place with diaspora and Amazonian. We the Amber boy on ground will be there. Now we fight the fight. Now we carry gun. Now we feel the impact. Now we don't lose our loved one every day. Oh no, another somebody there for others that live luxurious life. The family go school, picking a live good life. They talk about dialogue. They how come or who will different down here? We the ex-combatant who stand up.
Good question.
We the ex-combatant don't drop our God. Did our center and Bamenda also stand. The one said they for Busa they stand.
You said they stand.
We, if anything will take on for this country, like any dialogue or negotiation, we the ex-combatants
for ground zero,
the Amber boys, we must be there, and all our country people, the black legs, they must be present.
Yes, the victims.
The victims, the way we Amber boys don't hurt them,
the silent majority.
We call it the silent majority, they must be present. So you would ask one that the world in the world. I don't talk. I say no. They will come so no, I didn't hide them, man. We never apologize. No, they will drug on military man and open fire at 4.
We'll talk some man see and say you be for the dialogue table. Me come down to me say you won't pick it. That picking will go the dialogue table.
Make her enter for Bushman. Give me a show how they enter Amber.
Yes.
I tell you the quote today. She made the quote. We may go hold that gun. May taste the impact. When the pikin die, you go understand the pain what they pass through for grand here. You go understand the pain of mommy that they pass through for down here. You go understand the trauma what they go through. We need to pass through this process. Because you know this task your brother don't die. Your brother die. She die. But if you have, these people don't even know what they do. They don't even know. So I want to make them understand that part that they work in a world. They have to apologize. You understand?
Yes.
They must apologize for the population. When we don't hurt them because they think a big scam. Independent, no, they know the simple to make their money. But they be wicked for use or their blood to make their money. They don't go as you talk. They don't let people book them fast as they talk. Good. But who get our own opportunity to learn book, they can't stop them.
They can't stop her.
Turn our brains then. More attack school. Stop our picking them in no go school. Stop our boy no go school and start frustrated. So why they don't turn a prostitute, why they don't turn kind or five percent of them, or why they don't turn thieves, so why they don't give their early grave due to this Amazonian madness. Not all the one who don't kunkumaisa, we Amber boys.
You know, this thing don't make her learn some one thing. This Amazonian thing don't make her learn. Say if one ever manipulate man, first thing give drugs.
Yes.
Give tramadol, give banga, give kayu, all these drugs. Now, one of the highest thing that in Mecca, you see what brother the way they see them for bush, they not feel come on.
Yes.
We know they them for come on. Because they don't really, in fact, they don't really be addicted to these things. They don't feel reason again.
Yes.
Well, I just thank God and maybe don't enter into these drugs. And not, maybe I'm not for them come out too. And my own life might be for them pass.
Yes.
Before them pass. And I want to seize this opportunity to, since I know very well, so our brothers and for inside the GDR Center, Bamenda, they watch. I be regret how I never be for that. I never take my trip to Bamenda, but I know say I go take them sometimes in times to come. Yeah. My one advice, I want time forgive and I say, una get for no say when you drop down your gun, you don't drop anything, all thing about Amber. Why at the talk? At the see some of una no say no man no be perfect. Some talks and day, as I wanna all these kind of talks and that thing that will be inside bush with the use, I will avoid them. Then not fear we again. When I don't say will be civilian, will not be army, will not be military at all, will not get anything for do. Will be just being civilians, they will be being manipulated. I don't always talk in my videos and say when any man no mistake, no sabi, I'm ashamed to do me for approach that person. Because I know where to immediately that conception come from man and Amber this. I know where to mean. You know, imagine sometimes they be you meet up some big man here when I should up. See for imagine not even sleep for one room with you. You go calculate and say now that Amber conception there for your mind. Say since they picking this so more just avoid plenty of that. Say more blood no the overhaul. More put down that kind of thing. Then we embrace peace. Then as Igwe don't really talk, we get an obligation for protect the DDRO process. Not ever bite finger where you they use and feed you.
Yes. Now, before you go, might just explain one or two things. As we always talk, a process, DTR process. Now, with that way, it get beginning, it get middle, and then it get an ending. And even as something where it just happened, like an incident or like a what's the word I'm looking for? It not been an event. Okay. So, for example, might talk about the process of building a house. You get to first buy the land, no be so. You get to get building permit. You get to plan. Okay, then you get to get work as a dig foundation, okay, and then you get to lay the foundation, no be so. And before you want to lay the foundation, you must first throw stone and sand. If you lay foundation without stone and sand, no. Okay, after you don't put the foundation down, then you build the walls, no be so. And then after you don't put the walls, now you start thinking about rafters and then roofing, no be so. Before you think about windows, before you think about plastering, before you think about painting. Now process that before the house it can turn up. Okay. Now, if you take out one of those things, then the rest of the no go happen. Okay, for example, if you take out the walls, the process, the part where we get to build wall, you know, Bill and you. Which side you go put the rafters and how you go roof them. The rest of the process, it fall apart. You understand? So now, or if you take out the part for foundation, which side the walls, it would be. It could sit on top. It could sit on top waiting. It could sit on top air. It not be possible. So now wait till I talk about a process. Now, I'm by your own. Now for can light matches with 1 liter petrol to run for that house, burn them. Now the easiest thing that for do one. For destroy it no hard. For build something, now the challenge that. Person, if it take 10 years for build small house, you know, is a house it spend only 15 million for day. Now 10 years, maybe me say. It spend like 1.5 million a year for that house for 10 years before you can reach for some way if you enter inside. Amber boy, shit, no white lass. How much 1 liter petrol cost? 500.
500 francs.
With free matches, go try for the burn and go in house. Now all that, because for destroy, it no hard.
Be very simple.
Easy. But for build something, now they challenge that. So what we try for build, what we try for do with the DTR process now for build human lives. For build human futures. It takes time. They did it on a process. When you come up with that bush, your mentality be different. Maybe you still take hard drugs. Maybe someone will get medical challenges, not just physical, but mental health challenges where you get to go through. And that process get to take a course. It not only take money, but it take time and it take effort. And that effort, you must participate. Both your own input as the ex-combatant and the input from our government for make that process be successful.
Yeah.
But now, if you, the Amba boy, come up for bush, you already get that mentality, say, you just come in and throw money at you because you be King Kong. You just come up for bush, don't kill people that don't be so. You just kind of, especially just give you 5 million for settle you, for pay you, for thank you for that good work what you do for the key people that don't be so. Now the mentality that's one to get them.
Yes, that's what it is.
And then you think that you succeed for DDR process now how?
That
kind of one must go back to criminality for go wait the day where we wipe him.
That talk where it talks on a reality, because even myself, it happened. Most of my colleagues, I don't meet with them. Yeah? They talk for me, say, if it's not them, they go there for my place. You know, if you ever do the kind of thing, we don't know put me like
the activism
20 million in my pocket for my account.
Yes, now.
Like, yes. Say, yeah, they say, they don't put that kind of money on my phone. You know, if you ever do that kind of thing, I look here and laugh. You understand? They say, go, you know, if I do the kind of thing where they pay me, no one day. You understand?
Yes.
I look at him, I laugh. You understand? I look at him, I laugh. So we get that mentality because it's due to the kind of drugs because of institution, some kind of things.
And expectations. And also from intoxication from the diaspora.
People, yes.
And also
and
because yes. And also from people the way they believe, because some Cameroonians today they don't know person. Now why that way they no go ever understand. Say no money to pay me for what you want to do.
So man don't give me some 5 francs.
They no go ever understand. You self even for pay taxi can for the hotel, some man pay you some money.
No, for side.
Okay. My tell you something. Who's how countryman go start here? Really, who's me I go start? They know them very well. Like I don't explain them from the beginning, the conception, the genesis, the inception of Country People platform. Now Amber can't find me palaver.
That one, you already tell them, and even my brother bet to still take a better position. My brother say pay and start activism before he.
Yes. Now Amber can't find me palaver.
They prepare me sometimes you can't join you. They use some money. Now you look for your mind. You decide.
If some person today, so as I talk to you today,
yes.
as I talk to you, person don't message me. He say, "Wow, he be impressed. He already be impressed by Joel for Bamenda.
Yeah.
And he don't already talk. He say, countryman, I want to support Joel.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
You understand?
That's very beautiful.
You understand? And I tell you say, okay, Joel get mobile money. If you want, I will give you more. Nobody say we never beg no man money. He talking for WhatsApp, and I never even tell Joel. Now the first time they Joel go the year because they watch live.
Yes.
Now the first time they go the year. He say, A1 top up the credit. Maybe one since 5,000 francs or whatever. Make it put credit so that he could, if he could use that for go live. Because last night after we go for DDR Center, something they do with the do we not like for do we will be proud. Yeah. I never even want give me that camera where we get for Joel and that power bank. Now just say. You be who ask me say my gi. I just say yeah gi and we'll do them where it will be live. Okay. It will not be planned. I'm saying we'll go show the world how me I don't buy mobile phone. They pay me 15 million. I buy only one mobile phone. Go to the no. But I might talk again. Wait before you want to time when we finish with the DDR Center will come on win now.
Yeah.
They get baby party.
Yes.
Yes. Joe will go live for 1 minute something. Just for talk saying now, which they enjoy themselves. They're glad.
They're glad.
Because say what he say the concern, the human touch. It be more than the money. If some person be just showing for some side call trade, if me I be just dash them 15 million where I no pass, and not forget the same impact. How when me I come out from London, I come for Yaoundé, I come out for Yaoundé, I take the risk. Enter inside all kind gutter them, mosquito they bite me, all kind thing. Plus I'm chop for inside. Where?
If you want to watch me like I bet you see my eye they see to me like you see not I talk shout because they stress, easy. It's not easy.
We'll go see our brothers them right for this because it be important for we to go see them. And when I go for the yesterday, I talk for them. I ask them. I tell them, are you not important? Now so they holler, they say we are important.
They look
they will check and say, which day I have ever paid in this kind of courtesy? Which day Tapang Sako come editor to don't ever pay them this kind of courtesy for go see them face to face, for go salute them, for go make them know so they exist.
They know their names.
Exactly. You understand? So this thing that madness. Okay, if me I don't be love now for they do this thing.
No one day.
And people they talk saying na political or whatever. I tell when I say maybe not the last time they will ever see me for Cameroon. I don't tell when already. When I decide the joke, I not even give me nothing for Cameroon. I not give me nothing for Cameroon. Okay, and I don't take all thing. Where me I be getting for Cameroon, I not get me nothing. They don't take them. But me I vex, yes, I vex. Me I revenge, no. Me I channel that anger now for try for help my brothers and sisters, them, the ex-combatants, them, for help the one that still the bush. Me they realize, say they use them. So that me they come off for that shock. Now what that I feel say, me I feel play, now my part that way me I feel play for help my country. It may be small, but I no go ever take credit for different money work. I no go take credit, say about anything, but me, because say you, Clovis, you don't give me that credit. Me, I go take and say, nah, me, I help for save your life. Yeah, and I go ever talk, say, me, I don't help for save one human being in life, just one.
Yeah.
And I challenge every single other person, say, go help just one other human being. You make a great impact for this world if you change just one person in life for the better. Now liar talk.
No, not sure.
Exactly. So now the challenge that way I give them. No money to pay me for what you have to do. No money to pay you. No money to pay you. Okay. No money to pay we. Any person will be there out there thinking say they repay we. Good. Joel, you there Bamenda now, so we don't give you your own phone. We don't make you now an administrator for the page now. You're going to go live now. Get ready to get your own 15 million a month. You will see who they pay you. So they go there where you know if you even go live because you don't get data. Not lie. Because you don't get data. And at the same time, Amber Boy, they're going to call you to worry you. They want to find out how to drop their guns. Now you to worry for find out. Clovis, they don't come up, pay transport, go Douala, for go collect extra.
Bush.
Where?
My own small mother.
Wait for Sharon begin chop. Yes, you go now for go help ex-combatant and bring them for the center. I should bring them for the center. Now they can't begin look you said they pay you. Yes. Then they expect money from you again. Yes. I said, now so they say now so even Jesus become for this world now. Now if can't do it if can't save we know. Yes. Who kill it? Now we. So now we understand other kind of thing. We understand now one an indivisible country. And another thing with me I want to talk before I go as I don't tell Una say me I've been at the Kumkumasa, the king of all the Black Lakes, the Igwe, and I don't realize say I get a certain level of responsibility over certain things then. As far as this DDR process it be concerned, I don't become a vocal somebody, a voice where people they hear and they listen to. Yeah. Even all these newspaper articles that when I see them from the Guardian Post and the Post Weekly or whatever, most of those things headlines them not due to the actions where una countryman they do them. Where those headlines they end up on the front pages. I'm not gonna lie una. So I don't realize some of the impact of what way would they do, and I understand. So what way I go also try to do now and say I'll try to give una this advice. Say we don't reach now for a certain extent where we get to be very careful which way we talk and how we talk, because we get the power for change perception, for change public opinion. Yeah. We get the power over people that human beings, their lives, how they live their lives. Which way we talk, if it influence a person for either dropping guns or for hold on, if it influence life and death decisions for other people then. So may we use that power wisely. I beg una, especially you, Joel. I know say you dey watch, and una there for Didi Center for Bamenda. Una dey watch, una hear, una take this message carefully. Una listen and una implement them, please. We no like tribalism. We no like this issue of in-house fighting and competition. We're not there for Amber anymore. For Amber, una fit the fight una all the time like AGC, they fight IG, IG1, they fight IG2, IG15, they fight IG5. We're not there for that kind of madness. We, for this platform, we country people them, will get now one thing in common. That thing is Cameroonianness. Okay? Clovis, where to be your tribe? What's how you come out?
I be Oroko from Dian Balondo.
Oroko Ndian, Balondo Pikin.
Yes, Klein, Oroko na general name. Then
Yes.
Klein is a Balondo.
Balondo.
Balondo sample sound.
Yes. Beltus, you be Bangwan with so?
Typical Bangwa man.
Yes. My favorite Bangwan man. Not lie.
Not true.
Yes. Me while they talk so, I be Mogamo. Graphy 100%. Now me I the talk. Me I be graphy. Yes, 100%. Usa kawaya ni komod.
Mani.
Be manu.
Manu Pikin no be so.
Yes.
Joel na also Momo
Momo.
Mogamo.
Mugamo.
Okay. Usa Rado komod na Bangwa Pikin.
Bangwa Pikin.
Valentine to na Bangwa.
Yes.
Okay, I don't work with all these guys that know me so.
The one that could be Malingo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't ever Kingsley na Bangwa. Me too. Smota will be Bangwa. Oh. Because yeah. Okay. No, me I don't ever be Bangwa because when I get Oliver for that side.
Bangwa drop down or he could take his own share.
Okay. No, Nkambe people they go vex if me I over talk about Bangwa people then because I love Nkambe. Nkambe love me. Yes. If me I talk, I don't talk Nkambe people then they know give me that woman the way they don't promise me. So Nkambe I love my Nkambe. Oh yes. So what me I want for tell una and me I tell una a small short story before I go on. A small short story going back to the beginning of my activism, okay? When Amba be try to kill me, when they be attack me, at that time, I no be really be, into the Cameroonian politics or Ambazonian madness or whatever. What the way I do, as any intellectual would do first, now for try to understand a situation. Before you want to talk something, you want to understand what the way they go on, no be so. So after I survived that ordeal, I start to try to understand where to be Amber in the first place. I started to listen for Facebook for the first time to people them like Tapang Ivo, people that they talk about Amber. Okay, Tapang Ivo, Ayabacho Lucas, Mark Barretta, Eric Tato, Chris Anu, Sakoi Koma. I started listening to all these people. Now for there I realized, say Amber now the biggest scam on the surface of the earth. Now the worst thing like Cameroon, it ever happened for Cameroon. Now for then now I make one of my first ever broadcasts where I'll be making now for teach my brothers and sisters because I'll be saying say this, so they be misled and misinformed. Because I'll be here some people talk about South Sudan. I say hang on a minute. Do you even have any idea what South Sudan be? Or what happened with South Sudan? So I'll be make presentation part 1 and part 2 about South Sudan. It's still there for my YouTube channel right now if I go on same day. Around the same time, what to be happen, I say, I listen to some audio. I still get the audio from my laptop. At the end of this live broadcast, maybe I go play for una. If I get opportunity, why would it talk? I go play the audio self. Okay, but maybe I continue. Okay, maybe I continue. Una know who it be record the audio?
No, not really.
No.
Might give you one clue. The person where it be record the audio. Nah. Okay, wait, I get the audio for you. Maybe I go play on for now. The person will be record the audio. I go play the audio, then I go ask una if una know who way it talk. Okay? Bear with me.
Okay.
I go try to play the audio. I will play part of the audio because I tell una I still get them.
There is nothing we shall wait for again.
Now listen.
It is time to tell the enemy who he is. You cannot be fighting for Anglophones and killing Anglophones. 2 policemen were shot dead yesterday who peacefully sat at their duty post at my 17th park. One of them was Bayangi. The other one is Bali. The corpses are going to Anglophone regions. So you cannot say that you are fighting for Anglophones and killing Anglophones. That we have accepted the war that they have brought upon us. We have seen the wickedness. It is clear. Nobody has the monopoly of violence. If what you people are doing in the name of Ambazonia is something reasonable, you will allow people to democratically decide to follow you or not. You will not force people at gunpoint to observe ghost towns that have any intentions which are good, ghost towns that have borne no fruit for 2 good years. We have not seen any good thing that the ghost towns have brought to us. People cannot be sitting in the comfort of Europe and be sending drug addicts, and all the madmen inside the Southwest region after people who are saying, who have worked hard to achieve and attain their livelihood in future. There's a lot of jealousy and envy and witchcraft in the whole thing. Nobody wants to see somebody who has prospered. A wickedness from abroad. And they are using only us in Cameroon here, manipulating those very cheap criminals who are very ignorant and stark illiterate to war against the elites of our Anglophone community. The war is in Cameroon, made in Cameroon, and sponsored from abroad. We don't want to realize that the people abroad are using us to kill ourselves and to knock our heads and to ruin our communities and waste innocent lives. We are buried enough, and it's time to say enough is enough in the Southwest region. Franklin Jume here. There is nothing we shall wait for again.
So, you don't hear?
Yeah.
That one, I show you now. As I've been watching that video.
Yeah.
If I like, at the end of this broadcast, I go republish this video.
Yeah, you go better.
I go republish this video for this platform.
Yeah.
That video being made now for July 2018.
No, if I
Then now the beginning of country people activism that. You know, at that time, me I be the fear for putting my own voice. I used now Franklin Jume own. Now Franklin Jume be record that audio is circulate for WhatsApp, and I was like, wow, finally, there is one human being out there who understands this Amazona thing exactly as I understand it. So this thing, it be na a diaspora cancer where it be transported onto the ground. You understand? Now in that. Now Franklin Jume that in the talk.
you go really find for post and back because
Yeah,
for
for
people they
publisher.
following now, so you find for the
Yes.
update them.
So as I tell you now, I get archives. I just pick my laptop, maybe so I connect them, I plan when I hear them.
Yeah.
I know me plan, maybe that's something I'll be planning for put them for
No,
for
it's
this
not
broadcast.
totally,
Yes. But now Franklin Jume, you voice that. Agent Frank. Okay? You two, now people and I do talk say they don't pay you. Franklin Jume been a primary school teacher. They pay how much? Okay? But he stand firm, tall, and gallant. He talk, he believes. He stand against. Now the kind of leadership that we need them for Cameroon. Time I be here, that I hear, and you hear it talking, name saying that is Franklin Jume here. Okay?
That show very bold.
Boldness.
and-
If you talk that nonsense, so we be still there na Franklin Jume na wait to be tribe again. The Bakosi Pikin.
Yeah.
If you still there, he no even get no protection. And at that time, it be at the heart of Amba, na July 2018. I kid you not. If they make that noise, so every day inside ground zero, they still teach you.
Yes.
It means that God moved that man.
You understand?
You get the passion.
Yes.
You get the passion for the people.
Thank you. Now the word that passion.
Yes.
And now wait that way me I be see him in Agent Frank. Okay. Me and Agent Frank, we don't get conversation now only twice. Maybe I explain that for you now and then I'll go on for talk one or two things then. Okay. So now at that time me I don't even get fake Facebook account. That one at July. I tell you I start do my activism. I start activism now when August 2018. Within August 2029 and 2 years. That audio come on at July. I know because the date it there for that video. I put up the I write up the
Yes.
now July. So if that audio come now before I even start my activism. Okay. Now one of the first audios in that way I go download software there for my phone for merge pictures and voice for do that voice over for produce that video for publisher. At that time, I been even in fear for put my voice out there because I know want me no man even by mistakenly identify me say I get anything to do with Amber. I don't just survive a terrorist attack where Amber they try to kill me. So I be still suffer. I be still go through the trauma for that one. You understand? So now as Franklin maybe talk that thing so it enter my ear. Okay, and Amber then on Facebook now.
Yeah.
You want to start something, start on Facebook. I go for Facebook, I go find that name, Franklin Jume. To my greatest surprise, now real human being. Now your real name. Now your real profile and everything. I message you and I'll be messaging now with my real name, my real profile. Franklin Jume there alive, you could tell now. I call you for a voice call for what for Facebook Messenger. We talk for about 20 minutes. I be there work. I know if you wait for reach for house, I call you. I tell you, say, wow. I don't see which way you do. I go through your posts and everything. I was impressed. I tell you, say, how can I support you? At that very moment where I will stand for this, so I will be prepared for come out for work for lunch time. Okay, go out on the high street, go withdraw money, transfer and send 100,000 francs cash for you, for support you, even if for buy phone, for put credit for something, because I was touched, I was moved by what I hear from Jume talk. So I said we need this kind of people in for country. If these people they be dead, 10, 15 of them, maybe I'm bad enough to come from my house, can kill me.
Yeah.
You understand? I talk with Franklin. I tell you my real name. I tell you everything. I tell you, say, you get support. You get my support. Okay? I will support you anyhow way I fit. That day, that thing turned from my head. By the time I reached for house, I finally realized the kind of support where Franklin Jume need them. The kind of support Franklin Jume need them, not be my 100,000. Franklin Jume be need na partner for can inside that ring, for can fight that fight with you. Now why that way? Me, I decide now. I put my voice and I start make my own audios too. I start creating my own fake Facebook accounts them. Now what I always talk say, I give some credence, I give a high level of respect for Franklin Jume because it ignite, it like say some man I don't already get that passion inside me. But now your own passion, it be detonate the passion inside me. You understand? It be that person where it press that fuse, it press that button, that bomb explodes. Yes, it spark that idea for activism inside me. I don't get me that obviously the expertise, the training, and all of those things, I don't really study AMBA, I don't really get all those things said. But the fact for going now public, now Franklin Jume sparked that thing from my head. I don't go lie now. Okay? Yeah. Franklin Jume na Bakosi, me I be graphy, 100%. Okay? So now, at least I don't talk this story before. People, they don't hear this story. So maybe I just fine-tune them again. I talk them. Maybe people they hear. So, I decide now, I start to do country people, we start to talk, we start to do broadcasts, publication, and I nobody ever involved me Franklin Jume. Now, years later, about more than a year, before people they even know about Franklin Jume, my relationship with Franklin Jume or whatever, okay? Now, during the planning of the national dialogue, where Franklin Jume once again, now this time, now he pick a phone call me. We talk. For one or two reasons, we talk. I know we'll discuss why or what we'll talk about. But you pick a phone call. By that time, I mean, I don't been a prominent social media personality. Yeah. You understand? You pick a phone call me, we'll talk about one or two things. I said, no, Grand Frère, I'm not going to do me for national dialogue. But we're not going to represent we. You understand? The Franklin, when I will represent the youths, when I will represent the country people, the black legs, the victims, and the silent majority, you will do a fantastic job. Don't worry about that. You will represent us. You get Kawai and Ignimiso. You get Evan Joker, you get the rest of the news, so you'll be just fine. Okay, we'll talk. Okay, I still remember the conversation because me too, I'll be still there for work. Now for my lunch break time, I call you, we'll talk for WhatsApp. So I remember. So yes, so now my relationship that with Agent Frank. So now, people the day where they don't come, they talk to me, they say, oh, continue people, we don't like that thing where Franklin Jume, they always talk about graphic people. They always say graphic come no go and all those kind of things. I laugh. You know why? No. Because, like they talk, whether I like them or not, me are there now in a game of politics. And that politics now a game of addition, not subtraction. So what I tell them, say, Agent Frank get every right for talk what we want to talk about graphic people. Then. That one at 10% of what we they do. Okay? Agent Frank, if he do 10% negative, and they do 90% positive. You think say me I go throw away for that 10% negative? No. Me I go take that 90% positive and then try in the background for do what you have to do in the background. I say, well, Grand Frère, you know, when you talk like this, so some white people they feel bad, you know, me we just get this spirit of oneness, this spirit of Cameroonianness, you know, push them forward. But me I no go ever. Okay, Agent Frank go attack me publicly for Facebook. I no go ever attack it back. Because me I appreciate it. I appreciate the work we don't do before me I come. Okay? Yeah. I appreciate it and I respect it. I'm a Grand Frère. Okay? And me, I don't be sending the 100,000 where I be plan for son myself. Till today, I never ever send them. But Agent Francis will tell you, say, which way me I don't do, it pass the 100,000. If me I be just go send 100,000, then forget, then go to work and talk, say, yes, me I don't save my country. I don't do am. I don't support. The support with me, I don't support Agent Frank and all the other patrons, then I say, wait, for the past 2 years, consistently, every single day, I never take holiday from activism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whether na Sunday, whether na Christmas, if you like, go check them. Contribute the post, contribute the respond. Whether na for WhatsApp, or na for Twitter, or na for YouTube, or na for our page, www.countrypeople.com. I never take holiday, I never take time off. For 2 years, solid. Now then, August 2020, when I contribute don't tire. And I don't tell you, I say a game of addition, no be subtraction. So when me, I decide, so me, I no go ever go talk bad about Agent Frank. No matter, even if you talk bad about me, I no go talk bad about you back. I no go talk bad about you. Now my brother, okay? He be Bakosi, me I be Graphy, as una they call him. So when I day now on this platform, on this DDR Cameroon page, okay? I don't just talk, una give una small background then. Kawai and Nick, I be starting now we start to do activism together. Kawai and Nick na manu.
Yeah.
Me I be Momo. Okay? You think I be checking?
You know, be checking.
I no be checking. The hour where they can't kill me now. No me Momo.
Na Momo.
Excuse me, na my village picking them.
They are picking them for Vile Quarter 7.
Excuse I don't know them. Kawa na manu, me I be Momo. But I work with you, we'll work fine. Not lie.
No, that's true. Sure.
That way you can't join in, you be Oroko. Excuse I know how Oroko be. I don't follow me. Well, sometimes you be talking, Dian, some people can't talk say India. Wait now, what's it? Indian. They say they always can't talk that thing, say it be Indian. What do you mean? Yes. People the day where they don't even know, say some division day for Cameroon, where they call them Dian.
No, Indian shape.
Border with Nigeria.
With borders and Meme.
Yes.
Meme.
Yes.
Inside India, we get so many
tribes.
Tribes there.
Yes.
And inside tribe, because tribe is a globalized
Yes.
something. They have clans.
Clans. Yes. So
I happen to be a Balondo.
Balondo. Okay.
Attached to Oroko.
Okay. So now you come up from. I not first even know who side you come up, Petit Frere. But you be my brother, let me so.
Yes.
Because we be Cameroonians.
Yeah.
Now the one bond that way we share, and be so. You be Bangwa Pekin from Libya Island. Are you not my brother?
Yeah.
Beltus, Clovis, Kawa, Kingsley, Rado, Valentine. Are we not brothers?
Yeah.
Now Joel. I know we talk Joel because Namomo. So when I talk start the cheat. Joel, now the last one where me I go meet up now the Momo one.
Yes.
Now so life day. Okay. Me I don't ever treat you better pass how they treat Beltus or because say you know be my tribesman. No.
Oh, yeah.
Because they will get the spirit of Cameroonianness. Yeah. Now with that, I want me to promote them for this platform at Bekuna. I know one make competition come out between the DDR Center for Boya and the DDR Center for Bamenda. Yes. No competition in no day. Okay? I don't put Joel for that WhatsApp group where we create them when only we will be the administrators for that page.
Yeah.
Yes? Last night I put Joel for that group. No, yes. So. Yes. Okay. Beltus, if you plan to go live, just drop a message there on the group. Say, I'll be going live at 9, or I'll be going live immediately, or I'll be going live in 5 minutes. Okay? Just drop them today. So that all we will be administrator too for that page, you will see them. You understand? Yes. Because they actually plan for go live, so maybe something just happened immediately too for a 2-hour conjunction for Bamenda where Joel did for the he won't cover them too live. You go understand. Make competition a bit for this platform. Yes, me we know the clash, we knock our heads, we start doing what the Amber start to create camps them. We now understand no? Yes. We don't want to divide ourselves. We know the fight about money, we know the fight about anything. If any person get message where one person, make no man no ever talk a trash the other person. So the person they do fine, the person about Pekin, or you only start activism now yesterday, who cares? Now Amber talk, yes. Now talk for Bush. Yes. You start fight, yes.
When you know why we should want to have himself,
yeah.
When you come today, they don't do passing.
Now talk for Bush. Yes. We're not there for that nonsense. As far as me I be concerned, all una Like Papa for house, it would treat all picking them like equal. It no matter say one the bunny before the other one or whatever. And even sometimes the day where you go see and see this, so some picking way is to get way it be younger, maybe you need more attention past the one way because you don't strong now. Kawa don't strong. Okay, me I pay less attention to Kawa and you. But me I could now focus most of my attention now on Joel because it just joined we. I go focus more attention for you, for prepare you, for bringing up, for give that confidence and whatnot. You understand? No, not because I like it, because it be Momo man for God's sake. You understand?
That's why
Yes.
that would be Bamenda. The way you talk to this, so I show that power bank and that phone.
Yes.
Yes. I be just that one you just cash down my life. That's how we talk.
Yes.
That phone.
No, we'll be there live. We don't talk for more than 2 hours before we even turn camera on.
Before you put the camera on, I've already started to talk.
Yes.
I talk with all the people that was center.
Yes.
Yeah. I be just give that phone for make people understand. Nobody that some pride. When someone not take and how no. I be just giving that phone because we call people do what in transparent.
Yes. No, not there
So
for.
I be giving that phone and that power bank. Then I talk small like a little advice because me and like somebody way as we talking way will pay less attention because you are picking on growth or level. Although seeing more advice again, you understand? So I just give you a little advice say for your platform or wait to wait king, you don't tell me and wait to hold day. We need to fight each other.
Nope.
We need to compare. We need to ever carry our skin for
Yeah.
up. And we need to ever fight back for any person who don't hurt you. You need to use an advantage of the platform against somebody. No. You need to use them for the right sense and I'm making so our targeted audience now we're there for bush.
Exactly. And also our poor Mamid and Papa them.
suffer.
And one of the reasons that way the official language where we use them for our activism now wait.
Pidgin English.
If you over sabi grammar, no can you for contribute platform.
We need to talk with grammar.
We need to talk with grammar, we need to talk with French. We need to talk now with Pidgin. Now why that way even yesterday when I say I'm time way the coordinator for Didi Asna for Boya now say will not be captured that one for Bamenda. Sorry, will not be captured that part live. Mr. Sixtus, Gapsa Sixtus. It become he address the guys for the ex-combatants them in grammar, talk that thing we begin talk and that way she don't give me the floor, wait me I talk.
PG.
I say my country people there. They start like, I say how would they find? Yes. I talk for Pidgin. Time when I come back now towards the end for the live broadcast now we'll capture that one. I can't talk now to the coordinator. Which language he talking? Pidgin.
Pidgin.
He realized now say Cameroonianness, yes. Now our official language that we need to talk with grammar. Because when me I start talk grammar, yeah, maybe we so know yeah. Okay. Me I don't spend more than 2 decades for country where they call and say England.
I don't do you know, maybe yes, that she don't go some kind of office, I hear you talk to some people they talk grammar.
No, as for grammar, so person not doubt the fact that me I fit talk grammar. I choose for talk Pidgin.
Yeah.
I like for talk Pidgin, especially when I day for Cameroon with my country people then. I talk language where I want me all man hear me. You understand? So without further ado, so I hope so our brothers and for Bamenda, they could get time for listening to this live broadcast, go finish them right to the end. So we don't need talk, believe it or not, 2 hours don't reach. Wonder shall never end. But we'll go continue in the next few minutes and then we'll wrap up. Talk plenty. Because now the first time that I meet you Beltus,
Not the first time.
and I hopefully not the last, but for a very long time, I don't even know when, where I go ever see you again, but I'll be trying to make and say it be possible for me to see you before I leave. So I'll be so pleased and so happy for finally meet up my favorite Bangwa man. You don't redeem my hope for all the BLM people. Yes.
The pleasure really be my own too.
Yes. No, it's a wonderful occasion for all we for Shidon for meet up like this as brothers. No be so.
Yeah.
So oneness, Cameroonianness, unity, united, one and
Indivisible.
now so. Whether now for this platform or now everything else you go for do in your life, you get to remember those principles. No fighting.
Yeah.
Even when you get to disagree, learn for agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's true.
The audience for you when I don't understand say me and person like Kawaya Nick. When I think so we no fight. You Beltus and Kingston, when I no fight. Are you not human? Exactly. But at the end of the day, you come back together. You work out a way for move forward. So regardless of my small disagreement, even if I disagree now with Agent Frank, or I disagree now with this activist, or now with Susie Sparks, or I disagree now with President for country, me I disagree with Paul Biya plenty. Yes. It isn't a small disagreement. I disagree with you plenty. I disagree with Cameroon government plenty. But we got to find a way for work together. Okay? One of the reasons why me I be successful for my activism, I say I don't ignore a lot of advice where people don't advise me. I don't take on very few really good advice where people don't advise me. So when they don't give me the same one person don't give me some advice where I take them, the next day give me some advice where I deny for take them. You understand? People don't tell me, say, me I not go too close to Cameroon government, blah, 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 blah. And I understand why. Because me I know be politician. What way would you do? No be politics. I totally understand that one. Me I know be CPDM. I never ever vote. Even if I elect PTA chairman for Cameroon, I never ever vote. I know be politician. I know you play politics for pay. But the reality is, me I need Cameroon government in order to achieve my own selfish mission. No be so. I want to go Bamenda. No be so. I need military escort for go Bamenda. No be so. I need the Cameroon military. No be so. And I get Betty has so many number. No be so. Man, don't work with 70.
Why not?
Now witchcraft. Now witchcraft. So me I use the tools the way they be available for me for achieve my mission.
Direct.
So you where you hate President Paul Biya, continue for the hate. But there where President Paul Biya gets something where he get away me I need them. I say, Pa, you remember Igwe? But I say, oh, you be scratch my back that day, no, I go scratch your own too today. Now politics, that. You understand, no? So me, I go use whatever tools where they be at my disposal for achieve my mission. Okay? I know they propagate CPDM their message because me, I know be CPDM. I need to propagate SDF their own because me, I know be SDF. But if me, I get my agenda, which is for help save my brothers their lives and for Bush, and if you need, say, maybe I do something where it will benefit CPDM, it benefit my own agenda, I go do what? So, before I want to go, maybe I digress small for talk about the march where it happened yesterday for the American embassy, where it will be organized by patriots like Yvonne Joker and Marie Paul. So people they talk about why when I bring Paul Biya a picture for day. Well, me too, I not for like me for see Paul Biya a picture for day because it not be been a political rally. It never been a CPTM rally. I don't understand why some person would take Paul Biya a picture go for that kind of demonstration for outside American embassy. But the question I say, if an individual decide to bring his own placard for day, you go drive it. You know if you drive it, especially when the message you not go against the message where you can't maybe he be CPDM.
Maybe CPDM. Becky Papa say may.
I don't know me your motive. Yes. I don't know me your agenda. Now your own placard that way bring up today. So yes, but then the only thing we are going to talk for that one, I say the organizers them for the march, they for discourage that kind of thing before it happened. They will explain them for the followers and say that kind message, that kind picture, it go send a message saying a political something, saying a government sponsor something. Where it not go fine. So may we just come as Cameroonians the way we want to demand American embassy may they take action, may they arrest Eric Tato Tapang Iva, Yabacho Lucas and all these idiots them for America, send them for Cameroon or put them for prison because they cause atrocities them for Cameroon. You understand? No be political rally. It don't get nothing to do with Paul Biya. So why would I get Paul Biya a picture for day? At the same time, you were maybe you been an SDF, you want to go to for the rally, you see Paul Biya a picture for day, you could be put off.
Yes.
You understand? And maybe you don't like for Siam. So you get to understand, you get to balance them. But at the same time, you get to also understand, say, no man, you know if it's stop person, make you not bring your own placard.
Yeah.
If you decide to bring the Paul Biya placard, it could bring them. My own choice. So we get to also learn to give and take and understand situations as they arise.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, my country people then. I hope that I don't make my point perfectly clear. We've been all Cameroonians them, regardless of what part of Cameroon you come out. I don't want to see no competition for that DJR center. People they talk say, oh, why not only the boys for Boya they come live? Who are the ex-combatants the day for Bamenda? Now when I don't see them, when I don't see the ex-combatants for Bamenda, and this one not just the beginning. They get Tory. I said they get Tory flop. Now time short. When I go hear their own Tory suit, when I go tire. The good thing I say, countryman no go come life anymore. I don't. Matter tell you now the secret this for country people. Where Amber no know. Amber, they play politics of subtraction. Country people they play the politics of addition. So every day country people they add. Country people they multiply. Why will Amber they reduce? The Amber they divide. So now they be getting a 1 Amber for 2017 no. Okay. Now they get how many IG?
Bobby.
Okay. Now we will start contributing now 1 person or it be now 1 man, no be so.
Yeah.
Now contribute. Who be you?
Countryman.
Junior. Who be you?
Country people.
Ah, thank you. Country people now 1 person? No. Okay, now we'll all come up for Boya now. We extend, we reach now for Bamenda. No be so. For 2019, Tawaku na countryman become, I will get opportunity for visiting only 1 DDR center. We'll go for Boya. No be so. If me have been a kind of person where I be tribalistic or whatever, maybe I have to think something now for go for my own side first.
Your own region first.
No, but I go now for Boya first. Now I don't come now for Momo for Northwest, right? And the funniest thing I say, the boys of today they love we. They don't love we.
I said they try to see me here.
Eh?
I'm very happy that they want to the best man no come back.
Yes. Remember small, they will catch you tired.
I want to talk with all them.
Yes.
That's the time they be there. I said, oh, whoever that was me for yourself.
I tell you.
Very love you. Talk about they will suffer for how long? Will they be alive?
Yes.
I'm
No.
very happy.
No, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I'll be very happy. The way they be received, it will be very, very impressive. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So now my contributor yes, I just want to put the battery, made the charge small because the battery don't low. We don't need to talk too much. When I know we get big mop. Yes. So as I be talk, we've been an indivisible country, and our brothers and for Bamenda, they would join with for the camp life. Me, when I countryman, when I king of all the black legs, I don't always tell when I say I never start this platform for gain attention, recognition, or reward of any kind. I try to give una the voice, for try to give una the opportunity for get una own message out. And I hope say when I visit and say we don't achieve our mission.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished, no be so.
Yes,
And then we continue to multiply ourselves, continue to add more to the team. Me I'd even hesitate because it's not easy for manage even just the few of una. Now easy thing.
You know, easy.
Easy, no easy.
You know, easy.
You know, because they will not do what Amber they do. What way Amber they do now say they manipulate na say una. That una go they wipe una, they don't even think. But you, Beltus, me I know you're picking.
Yes, you know my mommy.
Yes, I know your mommy.
Yes.
I know stories about you. I know you personally. And now I know you face to face. Okay. You, Oroko picking. Old canas. I don't know you.
You know me.
I know your picking.
You know.
I know your. I even now be your grandfriend.
You know everything about me.
Yes. So now it go hard. Me, I know if send you to go do something where I say and say it could take your life away.
Yeah.
Because they wipe you, and it will just be like find the next one for manipulate them. No. We're not the Amber. They're not there like that.
Yeah.
I don't go meet up Joel now for Bamenda face to face. Joel will get picking too. He get woman too, get family too. You understand?
Yeah.
Now real human beings, real human lives. The same thing with King of Libialem.
Yes.
Okay, now only Radio and Valentine, I never really know them. No tell them, say I no one know them. Because they're plenty.
Did he wash you?
I know, sorry. Yeah, because say they're plenty. I go start on full side, go reach full side. It not be possible, you understand?
Yeah.
It not be possible. Me, I dey try for retire. They instead add na add. Then Kawa. I start now with Kawa. And no plus the date of birth for Kawa Pekin. The little guy, some wonderful Pekin. His name is Hercules. I don't know, say Kawa, people find Pekin like that. Oh. That Kawa show me picture. I say, you sure? You just laugh. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I've been my brothers then. Time I can't Cameroon this time around. I know if you go, I know see una face to face.
Yeah.
I like the guy. I like Kawai and Nick. I like Clovis. Send them for Yaoundé. Say they can't beat up some person.
Kawa tell me say.
Kawa na professional crook.
He tell me say he say know something. I said no. He said I might tell you something. Country man can't the country. I said no. He said me I tell you say. He said country man. He said Sam tell you man. He said man tell you say. He said Sam. he believe with mine. So go meet my countryman for your own.
Now what I will not be surprised.
I'll be surprised. Come back, he tell me say no. I see them so no. Anyhow, me I believe my no. Me I believe that. As he come concern.
Yes.
You know say no. He come to that countryman for your own. Now he tells I just say sorry countryman take too soon. He said, but anyhow, he said, but me I believe I say no.
He tried to call me. You know, he tried to call me at tonight for pay.
He said, more call number. I call number.
They call a place to time at tonight.
I call the number, you don't pick up.
Yeah, now what time?
You do a text.
Yeah.
I said, when person they pick my call, my head was having say, "Chui kawa talk so long."
If it be true.
If it be true. I said, anyhow, they go what let me say no. You not believe, I don't believe I'm come to my
I'm surprised as I call you now. Igwe na answer your
Yeah,
call.
we'll be there live.
I look Cameroon numbers. I say, but how?
I mean, no say if I can't go away, I no meet up you. I hear say Bangwa people know how to send thunder. So now when me to I just decide say what Clovis I beg come on we'll meet up. Yes, we get only 511 megabytes left for MTN. Don't just notify we say we get now 500. Yes, it already finished the other one since now 511 megabytes left for this live for you know before we burn through our data. So we'll just keep talking. If data finish, yes, we will recharge them now later. So yes, as we be the talk, as time way I discovered NASA got opportunity for go Bamenda. I tell the guy I be one meet up with for Bamenda. So I send it for rendezvous. Me meet up with we think so I will get space for motor. If we pass pick it up for Bafusam or Bafang or some or Bunda or which other place I will Bangante. And we'll do all kinds of things and no work. In the end, I tonton this guy said, I feel sorry for you. I send you 20,000, me no kill me.
Yes.
For apologize. Yeah, but they transfer carry on the can't win me. Yes. I hope say that one cool heart small. You chop soya for corner road. Yes, that is always the best. Now we don't chop soya for corner road and no say you don't send that thunder. Yes. Try! No, so I sleep first, enter, especially with the right for the top floor, thunder go enter easily. Oh. Yes. I hear the Bangwa people they stand thunder like oh cool people. So now here I say this Cameroonianness, so we must meet up all we three. Even if we no chop soya together, we get to talk live, talk with our country people. We come up for here now, we drink even a kowata. You enter my house, I offer you kowata, no be so. Yes. Eric Tato don't ever give you someone. Tapang one make you a whole general, I be give you kowata.
Why give me that gun?
Shut up! Are you not countryman junior? Don't make a throw you out of the window.
Before I forget, one thing that I want to use this opportunity for talking for other black legs with the day for social media. Because plenty time people don't text me, they tell me say, "Mo know the post one would they enjoy, mo know the post one would they dance, it affect people." I just want time for make they know. We sabi say we don't overheard people. When would they enjoy our lives, we post them for media, maybe for provoke any person. Yeah. Now instead, our intention now for make our brothers and know so that lie where they come out for update, tell them it na big lie. So we know they na for prison. At any one moment, when I see we post any event, now no say what targeted audience. Now the boys the way they see them inside bush. One time say they see them, they believe. Say wait till they tell them it be true.
The GDR process.
Yeah, say the GDR process it work. So when I see them, no vex. No check say maybe person if you don't call your hand, now that the dance, now the post. Now you every time with the bet when I say when I let go. All that were errors. May
they understand the reason, the motive behind that video.
Yes.
It not be now for cause aggravation against the victim, but the targeted audience. They get to understand the targeted audience now, the ex-combatants, and the one that they still there for Bush. May they understand, say this so. The lies them where Amber they tell them now just those pictures and videos that they go for debunk those lies.
Concerning that very part where he talks, some people they vex why they see all these videos. I understand. The way to me, I want make everybody still understand too for you and say when the thing be start, the people that we will not be over knowing anything concerning politics, maybe don't call any kind of thing about Cameroon government. Do they understand? I've been doing my own work with my own side to manage my life. Now, when people started send lies telling, propaganda, share for WhatsApp message, even from Jange house, they tell you, they will talk about inside some churches. So when they talk about say, master, the country, master, better say, me man carrying a gun, what do firework? You say most of the people, they when they did victim also, they contribute for this struggle. for sell for forest. You understand?
Yeah.
Maybe they be know the thing say na scam, but they be afraid to put out their voice to save the situation. But after she don't quiet, it provoke the people that be bold enough to stand up at that position for talk so that the people they do and fighting will be overtake that advice and fight to the who carry gun.
I understand.
Yes.
Yeah, I might just summarize. I understand what you really talk. Say many of the people the way they've been victims of
Yes.
Ambazonia terrorism.
Yes.
Now them be been at the now them be promote them.
Yes.
At one point or the other, at the earlier stages, because
Yeah.
some now what part due to ignorance,
Ignorance,
where they
that's
don't even know what way they will do, they will support, they will promote, even give money.
Give money.
Yes.
For Amber for
Look at
2016,
the
17, dash money until they think can climb on top them now, they
Climb
become
top.
victims.
Become victim.
Yes, I understand me you very well what way they talk, but there is also a small percentage of those people then where they never ever support this thing one day.
Yeah, why do I talk say
Yes.
Why do I talk say no? People they never ever support her for day one, but they be afraid.
For
They
talk.
talk.
Yes.
Now the
I
people
know
they
now
like her,
maybe
they climb
on top
their
them.
heads.
Yes.
When they say they suffer now, it felt where they be totally
Yes,
nonsense. So
but
now
then
I
maybe I
was
make
like,
another point as well. Now say the people the way they be know say this thing a bad thing,
Yes.
and then they shouldn't quiet. They also contribute
yes.
for Amber for grow.
Yes.
Because they talk say the only condition for evil for prevail now when good men do nothing. So you are doing nothing. Now you make Amber grow.
Grow, yeah.
So when now you become victim, you talk say no, me I not be support me this thing in the beginning. Wait till you be do for stop am in the beginning, because the only condition for this thing for growth for Amber for reach level will be reached. Now when we good people they be should on them quiet.
Quiet.
It is like, I want to protect my house. I want to protect my position. I want be mayor. I don't want me no man, you know. And as a result of that, you make Amber, you give Amber the condition for growth. And now, of course, Amber no get friend, Amber no get secret. Now two things now Amber no get them. They no get friend, they no get secret. In the end, Amber come after all man. And the good thing that because black leg they feel only increase, black leg don't reduce. Again, Amber key all man for Cameroon, black leg will only increase.
Only increase.
Okay, because black leg they now they don't go international.
Yes.
Yes, America now black leg. Now who they give with the budget for develop the reconstruction? Now United Nations.
Yes.
Yes, the same United Nations they say they can't divide the country. Thunder fire them they with their lies and propaganda. Now countryman Junior,
Yes.
how for you know?
Thank God.
I know say tired of that trouble I take you go Bamenda. You know I first chop, you know I first sleep. See now me I Trump pass you. Like,
I strong. As I thought, you know, say I don't want to I must talk with them.
Of
Okay,
course.
they kind of pay wood. People don't feel understand.
yes.
Yes.
No. 15 million is correct, sir.
I say it's
Well.
everybody.
Beltus, how for you?
People are there.
Yes, I was glad to see you.
I'm glad to
Might tell you something. Might tell you some story. I know things I don't ever tell some person. The first time I ever see your picture, that time where you will record some audio, you send them for me, and then I ask you, send me you record a video instead.
Yes.
You record video, send them for me. I don't even know so say you record the video. You send me the video. I look at you and I was like, wow. I was like, I be very emotional. Of all the activists that when the country people, them the ex-combatants, them,
Yeah.
and I don't ever fear of talking because even Papa they always get one favorite.
No, that's true.
That's true. I never ever talk out to people then, but from the very first day I see your video, I will just get that natural affinity. And I was like, wow, I like this Pekin.
Yeah.
Clovis gay own. Some person there for America where he don't even pay for his house, he go
Yes,
send me
I
for
see- I
school
see I'm doing
and
it.
everything. Clovis gay own. From the very first, I think at the second or the third live broadcast with Clovis do am. Just the way we talk for them, he be wounded. That person for America just adopt him. Okay, all man gay own. But law for you say the person will like you now poor one. Where he owe 15 million now Facebook or the payment in Amber coins.
When did he use Amber coin?
Oh, I'm telling you. So, but law for you say you don't get nothing for your own person will like you. And then Joel, I just like Joel as well. And you know fit not like Joel. Joel makes you like you whether you like him or not. Because the guy na idiot.
Yeah.
How you not go like the idiot? And they send you a picture.
Yes.
And then you look and you want to reach 5 seconds, send another one. No, una think that a joke. Ma show una. That became a wonder foolish international idiot. Ma show, I'll show una Joel the pictures. Okay? Joel is send me picture. I want to look him. He don't send another one. As I did live so. Well, as I did live so, it don't really message me. It not the petit frère like me past chop. Okay, petit frère there for my case. Okay, ma show una. Na that.
Yes.
Yeah, ma show una na Joel that. That way, Joel don't do a lot
Yes.
he don't even go out in the field on mission for help for bring guns and where Amber they hide them. In the side they hide their guns.
Yeah.
He don't take the military out there, they go carry them, bring them. When I understand no. He don't show me all these videos them. Now in that picture. I said you know fit not like this Peking.
Sir, Igwe, now I ever talk and ever tell the Amber boys and every blessed day say if Cameroon government the one use people they know say Papa.
Yeah, John Lucas. How you know like that rascal? Na another picture of that where Joe sent up for me. How would you not like that idiot? Look him, and then he wearing his slippers. And I need the grease. I know if he sleep. Joe don't send me picture. He don't send me this. You know the plenty. Now one. Video. Okay, ma show una this. Now another one that. Una look him. Now one, Joel don't bombard me with picture all kind thing. He forced me for likey.
Whether you like or not.
Yes. And then how then Amber a good do manage go convince that Pekin say making no like unto people, making no work with me. Excuse me, I know Joel for some side. No. Now he pick your phone message me because he see what me had to do with you. As I take it. No, me I add it as administrator for this page yesterday.
You
No.
send me number for my own.
Yes.
Before I call.
Yeah. Bamenda Pekin say, I just like all these Pekin them here. When I listen to them, I feel so good. God will protect them.
You.
So all man gay on one person will like him.
Yeah.
Beltus be on my own. You Clovis, I be even resist you a lot. You be send audios, do all kind of things there. I never even get your time. Now after a while, you know what will even spark my attention towards you. Now some Pekin, I could tell you off camera. I know tell you who's how the Pekin come out. Now some person. That was we will do some one live broadcast where you, Ebako, Kawa, Yannick, una be there together. I call una on the phone. It be been around December 2019, just around Christmas time, where we talk. We talk now on phone. Some person then called me for WhatsApp. He say, wow, why this Pekin they not get their own Facebook page where they fit go live? Like all this kind of talk, we want to hear more of their own stories. Not just through you, not just through country people, but make them tell their own stories. I messaged the Katika, I think saying that some idiot where they just talk, you know, Cameroonian live for talk. I tell him, say, well, that is easy to do. With 200,000 francs, we'll buy the guy the phone. Buy phone for 150,000, 50,000, we'll give top up. For create Facebook page now, I'm not free. Me I get permanent head damage for create Facebook page. You understand? I get permanent head. I don't create Facebook page. Say Facebook don't ban. Ma show una my gadgets them. Facebook don't ban me. Ma show una. Now this is a joke. Now my activism gadget in that. There plenty. You get a tablet, phone. And plus the one they would use them. Facebook don't ban me tire. Plus laptop. Plus computer we there for UK. Facebook for create Facebook page now something. So I tell the guy say no 200,000 francs. The guy talks say me I no worry. It don't make 2 weeks. It wired the 200,000 francs cash. And after they start. Now for then I even take the interest in Clovis. And because Clovis to nobody agree with me and sleep. It be really passionate. It be willing and ready for work. I never ever ask me to do something we no do and on time. And me, I be very professional. Like Clovis, they always describe me say countryman straight like ruler. that is true. I be very strict. Like you know, when me I say 7 o'clock, I mean 7 o'clock. No be 7:01. No be 7:02 or whatever. You understand? So we get a very good working relationship. And why that way Amber if just die vex. Okay. all una pick on phone message me except for Kawa. Okay. One guy there for duty asking Bamenda when me I pick my phone message for do this activism. And it no bear fruit. If you say and say it need na person will get passion.
Yes. Yeah, it's true.
Okay. Now me I pick my phone message. Now me I buy it plus phone. Now you know because now you be sending the money. It did not work. I talked with you for the center yesterday. He explained for me difficulties and whatnot. I said, I understand. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's nothing. Yeah. No man no be obligated. No mean an obligation for do this activism. Okay? And I don't tell una at any time where una feel like say it no go work or whatever, you stop.
Man, let me say, I don't get time where you want to stop. They said I don't die.
Well, there you go.
No, except say Amber finish. When Amber finish for me,
if Amber struggle end, I know we'll see stop because we get a responsibility for the young one to grow up. We just make someone don't manipulate them in a future for this kind of scam.
Because not fall into the same.
The deficit brings some different
level
of scam.
You know, see the next level scamming where they want use them where they for did ask center for make passport all kind of thing and go abroad. You know, you watch that live broadcast where we do our
So you say we still get some responsibility
for
the young one to grow up.
For sensitization.
It not ever happen, even for the next how many years to come. So it means that me as a whole, I still get the responsibility to do and so tell the year where I'm not going to ever exist. Yes.
Now so I like that talk. Okay, now my country people then. For wrap up the broadcast, we not to wrap up without saying thank you to a lot of people the way they hear the march fire, they participate, especially in the sharing of black legism and especially this broadcast. Bamenda Pekin, how for you? I see you. Cry die, I see you too. And all our contributors the way they watch live. We see all now. We're on their live now for more than 2 hours. And AB Moon, I see you too. I see all the people. I don't block and delete a bunch of them. But yeah, we also get Awalu Ibrahim. Thank you so much for joining. We'll get Harry Lever, Molua Search in G. We'll get Alia Salam in the watch. Sonne Ekane, the watch. We'll get Merrick Hala in the watch. We'll get Lucon Clinton. Any person recognize that name? I don't know why, but I recognize that name. They're like one of the ex-combatants for DDR Sinda Bamenda.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. We'll get Larry Ngasa in the watch. Yes. We'll also get Alexander Lamba. We'll get Yves Mayimba. We'll get Snew List Style. Now, wait till they pronounce them. Top sharers. I like una all. Ngwe. I see you on how they pronounce them. Amber Ghost. Ni. It come late. But make sure say you match fire, share them at least 20 times. Use all your fake Facebook accounts. Yves Maiba, I see you. Charles Longa, I see you. Yes, Ngwe, if you see me, say, Berry Comfort, Same, I see you. Lincoln Burrows, watching from Japan. I see Ouna. Karen McCoy, love you too. We see Ouna. Cry die, hail you too. Yes. Grand Boss, I see you. Ja Heritage, I see Ouna. Yeah. Yeah. Chakabum Cry Die. Now, man, name that. I love these guys. Their legs are very black. Ebi Moon. Yes, I see Una. Tanto Goldberg. Charles Nlonga. Yes. We'll get Shane Daniel. We'll get Daddy the Boss in the watch. Someone I know if pronounce them. If I know call your name, come next time. Katanos. Yes, I don't see you. Ngumba Marafa, I see you too. Yes, it's Ngumba Marafa, the message too. All kinds side. Yes. Ebi Mundi laughing. Thomas Prosper. Obo Solo. I see Ouna. It's a Igweusa bread and sardine day. Yes, Ngwengwe say haha, me too. No, they pronounce the name final. Now, how you pronounce that Nangwengwe or Nangwengwe or Naweti? Avec Kame Pikin, it is laughing. Top sharer, I love you. If only you for see my face now, you for see independence. But I didn't show my face. Natalie Ebong, I see you. Abdul Weti, Amber Goes Ni, I see all Wuna. Masi, now who else there? Cameroon one and indivisible. I see you. Yes. Rodel, Santana, and Tacho. It's a truly 15 million. No, it no be money, Igwe. How much be the cost of one life? You deserve more. God bless you. And God bless you too. I thank you. CIG Cameroon. I hail you too. I see you now. And then wait till Masi, Salome Nga. It's the MKPD. Don't forget to bring soya meat from La République for us. Yeah. And then Rele Anderson. I see you. I see all Una. All man the laugh. Bamenda picking there on the floor. In the laughy. Yes. And then some other amber food be there for you. I don't block and ban. I mean, them like Roland Banyong. And then we'll get Ronald Rio. I love you, my countryman. Larry Ngasa, you there. Milky Way. Handy Cruz, yeah. Usman CM. I love all my country people them. Natalie Ebong again. Molua Bright. Martin Jonga. I see una. I love una. I love una plenty my country people. Chop Mami Yi Chop. Yeah, na person name that for Facebook. Chop Mami Yi Chop. I swear to God. But show una. Na in that. It's a Facebook account away. Chop Mami Yi Chop. It say tell us about the ex-combatant who escaped from TTR Bamenda. No, we will tell you. It's the Voice of America is reporting fake news. Not true. Actually, one or two of them, they be wrong. Not true. We no can't lie for here. When you think that all person will be go for a DTR center, be expect for say it go reach for day, it go through a process. No, it be think say it be not the king of Jerusalem or something. It go just reach for day. They say hail the king, take 50 million, go and start a new life. It reach for day, it no fit cope. It run. Now the reality that we no can't lie for now. So when they don't join DTR center, then they come and run.
No, that's a run. They give chances.
Yes, no, na option. No be prison.
Yes.
No be prison.
Run.
No. The fact that say it going to come back.
Yes.
Yes.
I decide I no go back. No man no go home.
Exactly. Now the fact that.
You are never don't come and go me. No,
Yeah.
No, go chop for say Bamenda they will break for that plane or when will price that time. No,
Eh.
they go for some bar for them some guys, some Bamenda guy. If you go around call me say boy see boy. I say they come about how she done.
Yes. You be chop soya.
That soya no way. That was that 2000.
You know that place?
Yeah,
You know that place where you chop soya so no?
Yes.
Now that roundabout for that Baptist church so
Yeah.
that roundabout they go up station so I don't know me where to go but I think I my Nankwen. Nankwen we chop soya. That's why I no find correct the one for T junction. Yes. Where till we go T junction? Yes. Wait till you go T junction and then some bad way come and say Ameritech. Is there for corner hospital rather bad. So woman there for corner there where the fried pork. Wonders! If you never chop that woman pork, you know go heaven. Wait till you chop that woman pork. Hey, Cameroon sweet, petit frère. We'll go Bamenda another day no. You go must come, whether you like him or not. Yes.
Next time you come, you reach the BLM.
Shut up, idiot.
You come next
If only I be send you na send them, go there and say no see me. Nonsense. Wonder foolish international idiot. In fact, just for that talk, I go end this live broadcast now. So that what I will do for you, will do off camera. Idiot. Say, everyone take me go live here. You think I will risk my life the way you would have been? Wonder foolish international idiot. I don't care. I know they call me live here.
I'm about to say the control ground.
Music man.
Wait, Igwe. Nobody be telling the control ground zero.
Yes.
Grandfather be there will know who you.
For me?
Yeah, they go you know.
Where them day?
I'm about to say the control ground.
Where them day?
Time where we not there for Bamenda, I post for my Facebook page. My name they say. I'm about to catch people key say they be black leg. Countryman and countryman junior. They read black legs.
The biggest black legs.
I don't tell them.
They posted it and never delete them. We are post yesterday.
I said,
Poor innocent girl. Nothing. They read for Holland. They say the black leg strong now. No be the king. They fight for killer now. They say the girl independent.
No, only for kill me for get the independent episode.
You can't go ground zero.
Peripheral.